Hey guys, we are live right now. It's J. Mike, Darren Dobson, Shadow Scout Swede. Today's first topic is how to grow on YouTube. As usual, Darren, thanks for coming in, and Shadow, thanks for hanging out. I want to talk about secrets, how to grow with 0 views and 0 subscribers. This was inspired to me by a larger YouTuber, great YouTuber. Um, but the first thing everyone needs to know is you need a compelling title in your videos, guys. The title is super important. It's the number one most important thing. Your title and your thumbnail, guys. Your video needs to be attractive to strangers on YouTube. Your friends aren't enough, guys. You need friends, but it's not enough to really have great videos. You got to have a compelling title to start any video, guys. That the title has to tell me what I'm going to see in the first 30 seconds, and that's the number 2 thing. Your video needs to tell the story in the first 30 seconds, right, guys? That is, yeah, it could be a trailer or a hook. Give reasons to watch. Make the video outcome driven. Start with that in mind. So, you could use, as your trailer, you could use a piece of the best parts of the video or just a highlight in the video. Make that in the beginning of the video. Start it off that way. Let that run. And then love your fans or your viewers, not your content. Show gratitude, not bitterness. That's going to work, guys, if you do all these things in these orders. It's not about your video. Yeah, you're making videos that nobody cares about. I do the same thing, guys. I'm not bragging or boasting here. A mistake is if making videos that nobody cares about. If you don't do these things, that will be true. Or you have the wrong info and it's too long. Your first 30 seconds cannot be your life story or your life video. Cut down into 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Sometimes people make them longer, sometimes they make them shorter, but I wouldn't start off with a generic info, guys. It's not related to the video. Don't do that. So love your fans, not your content, right? Show gratitude, not bitterness. So gratitude toward the viewer, not bitterness toward people who don't like whatever you might be doing. Somebody's not going to like everything. So number 3 is love your viewers, your fans. Think of your viewers. Think of strangers viewing your channel, your video, as your fans, potentially. And then number 4 is they say CTA. I looked up what that means. What the heck is CTA? Call to action. This is when you remind people to please subscribe for the growth of your channel. Now, strangers don't care about how your channel is growing. Don't dwell on that. Do it quickly and matter-of-factly and move on to number 5. Once you make a call to action, this is when you remind people to please subscribe, that sort of thing, as quickly as possible, and as just say that, articulate that correctly, and then practice it. Because I'm kind of stumbling too, because I'm not reading. I'm looking at my outlines, but I'm not really reading anything right now. So call to action, real quick, guys, and then get into the rest of your video. Give people a reason to keep watching. Long-term consistency is better than short-term intensity. Darren, how many times have we seen people come up and you say, hey, I got a bunch of new videos, check it out, guys, and then their channel's growing, everything's great, and then they slow down, they take a break, right, Darren? I'm guilty of that, taking a break.
Not take a break. You just do one video a week as minimum. It's not too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, but life happens. So things happen. So you got to keep that in mind, guys. Consistency is more important than short-term intensity. Like you're doing all sorts of things. I've been there, guys. I've made mistakes too. So mistake number 1: videos that nobody cares about. Love your fans, not your content. I've told people, edit things down. Sometimes it's a good idea, but it's too long and dragged out. It's 30 minutes, and it could be 5, 6, 7 minutes. Make it exciting. Start off telling the story in the first 30 seconds is important, guys. And then your title should tell us what we're going to see in that first 30 seconds. The other mistake is no proper knowledge of YouTube or your own video. That confuses the algorithms. Or maybe you're not sure how to do a specific type of video, or you're not sure about the YouTube guidelines, or or maybe you like a place. Like I failed. I made a mistake in that video, Darren. It was I didn't do the proper research before I
Yeah.
started doing. So that's why I used the voiceover, because I was talking and saying goofy things in certain parts of that video that I wanted to use, and I was stumbling over the even though I had the footage, I didn't of the name of the on the marquee. You saw Venice Grand Canal Mall, but I didn't have that in my mind when I was like talking about the introduction, and I had to do a voiceover on that one. So that was a huge mistake. I'm learning, guys. I'm not. I'm doing this because I've made the mistakes, and I've looked further into what I'm doing, and found out that people that do it better than me are out there, and I'm learning from them, guys. I am trying to do that. Um, it's not easy, guys. So we talk a lot about the knowledge of YouTube and the terms of service and all sorts of things like that. But you also got to know what your own videos are, and how to do that, and know the guidelines for it, and research. If you're going into a place of a tourist attraction or something like that, do a little bit of research. So I made that mistake on that video. I wanted to point that out, guys. I'm not boasting about. I'm not proud of that. It's something I'm working on, and you do it step by step, guys. So I said, okay, I have all these steps ready to talk about. So what did I do wrong? So, and I'm sure somebody, well, you didn't hear my voice in there. I was doing talking, and I muted that all out. So I was talking, guys, but I stuttered on the name of the place itself right in the beginning when you saw the gondola. I was like, what? I forgot the name of the place, because I knew where we were, and it was a replica of Van Canal. I misspoke again. It's a replica of Venice, but I didn't have the name exactly right. No, I was on coffee, Darren. It was morning time. It wasn't drinking time. We weren't drinking.
You should.
Contrary to all the drinking jokes, I have a little wine here and there, but I don't really drink that much. I can't. I'm too old. I'll never get anything done. Maybe that's why I don't get anything done. I'm trying to do too much. That's why. Don't try. That's another mistake, guys. Don't try to do too many things. Like, okay, so in the mistake part, videos that nobody cares about, because if you don't follow the first 5 steps, it'll be a video that nobody cares about. So, or you're wrong info, like what I did when I had to fix that, or it's too long, or it's not related to the video. I meant to say wrong intro, but info goes along with that. So if you're talking about where you are, or what the place is about, you don't want to give the wrong info, but also wrong intro. A lot of people have their intro that they like. They love it. But don't love your content, guys. Love your viewers and your fans. Your viewers can become your fans if they come back to watch another video. They can become your fans, guys. Right, Tammy Trott? Tammy's doing good. Took her a while to get started. Because she wasn't sure what she wanted to do. So now she's found her niche, and she's starting to get moving. It's going good, Tammy. So I always spoke about no proper knowledge of YouTube. The algorithm's not against you. It's trying to figure out what your videos are about, and it's trying to pinpoint your audience from what it knows about your video. The algorithm reads your video. It kind of combs through it or crawls through it, and then it tries to figure out, okay, what do other people like to watch? Well, we're watching each other's videos. Then it says, okay, J Mike likes to watch videos about Lake Mead, right? The lake that's running out of water. And people are running for governor in Arizona, and they're talking about water, Bobby. And believe it or not, they're talking about water. So, and believe it or not, I think her name is Lake, Carrie Lake. That's a funny one. But she's a nice lady. Good luck to her. I hope she succeeds. But that's a different story. Anyway, but we have Bobby. Time to Get Going is here. He does videos about Lake Mead, among other things. So I thought I would mention that and give you a plug, Bobby. Shadow is I have the link pinned up there, the link up to StreamYard. Is that pinned up on top? Because I can't see that.
It says ladder
Yeah,
and premiere.
it's
Ladder
pinned.
and premiere's pinned.
It's pinned.
Okay, guys. Yep. So if I know you, you're welcome to come on up here, and Now, we're already talking about number 4, not focused on one niche. I always used to call that niche, but I knew there was an E there, so it's niche. This confuses the algorithm.
English or
So
French?
I did say that. And then some people say that another mistake is no upload schedule. So I say if you're not uploading after a month, then you don't have a schedule. If you're not monetized, and if you're fishing for subscribers and wondering what to do, that means you're trying to get monetized. If you're not, that's fine. I know, because it's hard. It's sometimes I say this is too hard. I don't know if I want to keep doing this, but I'm having fun. So fun is good, right, Darren? We're
I
having
love
fun.
fun.
So that's the story, guys. I'm gonna make a video about that, but I'm just thinking of how I'm gonna present myself. I want to show a little gratitude. I don't want it to come across as being bitter, because I've made every mistake, Darren. You learn from
Every
your mistakes.
mistake?
Normally spending all my money on T-shirts, Darren. I get like 50 of them now.
Yeah.
The hangers are full.
He sweats a
I'm
lot.
not. I'm not bragging. I never bought clothing. I had white T-shirts and black pants. That was it.
At least
So
you
let's
have
see.
clothes.
All right. So I got to see a cam. Oh, too late. He is authenticated though. It's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Yeah, you always know it's me, Jay.
I know because it tells me in the background that you're authenticated with YouTube. So I know that's you, Joe. I know
Hi,
what Joe
Joe.
looks like, guys. For some reason, Joe has a different story that I'll wait for Joe to tell the story of why he's always off cam. Because that's personal, and I don't want to get into it. Joe's not a bad looking guy. A lot of people think, oh, because I don't like the way I look. Joe looks okay. Joe looks like me with long hair and a beard.
Actually, short
I'm giving.
hair, short beard right now.
Oh, you cut it, yeah. So but I'm giving it away, Joe. You're not a bad. No, I said Norma. This is what Joe, because she was when we were on video call. She looked at you and she goes, "He's not a bad looking guy. Why doesn't he show up on camera?" I said, "I don't know."
Well,
But
the reason why I don't show up on camera is I made a promise to my special someone not to be on camera until we're on our first live stream together. So that's why I'm not on camera.
Good luck with that, Joe. We're rooting for you. I don't want to make too much because I talk a lot. I don't like to gossip. I will say it. I will respond to what people say to me up here, though, but I don't like to gossip. Contrary to what people think. So we got Bobby up here. Welcome, Bobby. Welcome
What's
to the show.
happening? Nice to see everybody.
Yeah, good to see you too, Bobby. Thanks for coming
Bobby!
in. So, Darren, that 60 seconds turned into like 12 minutes.
I just want to know, does Bobby have any live streams coming up?
Yeah, I think tomorrow.
Wait. So, today is Friday morning, so that would be that's going to be
But
in 11
for
hours
you-
for me.
For you, it's tonight. For me,
In about
it's
10
tomorrow
hours.
morning.
In just a little more than 10 hours, Bobby will be live. So, yeah, we'll still be
Hello,
awake.
Tammy.
Unless I take a nap.
Barry.
No, that don't usually do that,
Sean,
though. And guys, say he's going to have his own theme song, guys. I want to ask him when he gets up here if he posted. I don't think he posted in the chat, which I would prefer just to get a view. But hold on, guys. He's going to have his own theme song.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Fanatic Guide Guy.
That's
got his
his
own theme song.
It's
Yeah, baby. I know. They have to be short. The long one is reserved for someone special.
Hey, Fanatic, he has to do it short because you're only up for a short time.
Well, no, the long one's copyrighted.
If he does it long, you'll be
All
gone.
right. I'm
You
going
know,
to
I
give you
want
guys
to
a
say
teaser.
something about your intro business. TubeBuddy and vidIQ and most of the big channel guys say don't do them. Don't do an intro because
really?
I
the
would
general public is going to watch your video 30 to 45 seconds. And if you throw an intro in the beginning, they don't see shit on the video. They just see your intro and they're gone.
Yeah, especially if the intros are 15 to 30
right.
seconds.
Exactly.
Most
No
people's
one-
are. Most people does
Strangers-
a 15 to 30 second intro.
But it's okay to do a trailer though, because they're
Yeah.
You need
You can
strangers
do
on
that.
your video. You need strangers on the first 30 seconds of your video. You got to give them a highlight right there. That you got to tell.
Correct.
That has to tell them to stay watching. Keep
Not with an
watching.
intro though. Not with an if it
Right. No, it has to be a highlight
um,
of the video.
we're
In
talking
the
about
video.
your generic intro that you use on every video. Those are gone. Those are history. If you're going to
Yeah.
do an intro, it needs to be multiple highlights of the video that you're producing today,
There you go.
Yep.
and say
Yep. Exactly.
this is what the video is about.
So they'll stick around
Please,
for it.
I hope this is interesting to you. Please, if it is, reach down and mash that like and subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a dime, and it sure helps me.
Yeah. So,
So
even though
I-
they don't care about you, Bobby, but they
Yeah, I
will
actually
care
have
about you if you give them what they
two
want.
stories that well, actually, one of them I've told on here. It was in late 2019. Someone brought up the idea of making a 30-second intro. There were a bunch of red flags, but the 30-second one was the one that like struck me the most, and I was like, no, because it is obviously too long, but it's too long because people will either skip the intro or they'll leave your video.
Right.
Yeah, they're interested in the video, not your family life or whatever
Hey,
it is.
to
you do.
me, my 20-second intro I did was awesome. It shows that I use drones. It shows that I use a dash cam. It shows that I chat to the camera and even do a little karaoke. I thought this is great. People are going to dig it. Nah,
Insert
didn't
that
dig
later in the video. Insert that at the end. Put it at the end.
We'll ask people after we do it. We ask people, what do you think?
If they're interested in watching the whole video and they see that at the end in the final 15 seconds, then they'll keep watching. If not, they don't. Who cares?
Best part.
I
I've
would-
seen
yeah,
other. I've seen big YouTubers, and I know what they're doing. They're basically giving you a teaser of the best parts of the video, so people want to watch it until they get to those parts.
My new video today, it's 13 hours old, and it's at
Oh, I think your video is 13 hours.
Huh?
This
It's
live
13
stream is
hours.
going to last.
Yeah, I posted
Guys,
it 13 hours ago, and it's got like 1.4K views.
Woo! That is
I love it when that happens. Guys, if you have to run out for lunch or whatever you need to do today, we're going to go 13 hours. We'll still be live when you get back. Talk about Brett Glasso. Shout out Brett Glasso.
Exactly.
I didn't see
That's so
him.
funny.
Hello, Brett.
No, I didn't see him either, but I did notify one of his pages that we are live right now. Or actually, not the live stream. That was the premiere. So we are live now. Where's my live stream?
Tammy, I
Guys?
quit. I gave up singing. I'm totally a content creator now. No more singing. Except for on Fridays and Saturdays, and sometimes Monday, Tuesday.
I want to see you, Bobby, singing "Your Cheating Heart" by Hank Williams.
Oh, I could do that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, guys. I was trying to think of something funny about the channels. Here we go. So your video has to tell the story in the first 30 seconds, even if it's a 6-minute video or 10 minutes or 5. The first 30 seconds have to be the key. It could be the hook, or something, or highlight in the video, or just the setup to say, here's what we're going to do today, guys, or talk about, right? So I know a lot of people think, okay, I have a camera on my cell phone. I can do this. And everybody does it, myself included. And there's so much. Just watch what the successful channels are doing, guys. You're watching Fox News.
You hit on something really big a little while ago, and that's I think the number one thing is know your subject matter. Know the content about your subject, and when you get there, be confident in how you put it out and talk about it. So when you get home ready to edit the video, you only have to edit about half of it, like I did on this last one. Half of it was
Yeah.
okay, And the other half, but I had a lot of research stuff that I put into it, so I had to chat after. But yeah, you should know what you're going to see, and be able to address it, talk about it confidently, and hopefully get all the words right, especially the name of the place you're at.
That's why I use the voiceover, guys, because I knew. We get up and I'm having my coffee, and Normie says, "Let's go. We gotta go. We're gonna be late." And I went, I need a sip of coffee," and then we took off. And it's like I need my tripod because I knew we were gonna sit at a table, and so we did that. And, it was just rush. It's no excuse though, guys. A YouTuber has to always be ready. It's no excuse. I could have looked at that before I went in and said, you know what, get it right, Jay. But I screwed up, so I had to do the voiceover. I could have done my own voice.
Jai is real good about when we're driving somewhere. She'll open it up on her phone or tablet, and she'll read about it to me as we're going there. She'll read about it, then I can question back and get it more in my mind what we're looking at.
So you have a team. Now, the successful channels are teams of people, guys. There's no doubt about that. And many of them are somebody from the media that was already connected with some type of media production, whether it's local TV stations, which is usually what everybody does, or a video company that does advertising or promotions for other people. I knew a guy who was doing promotions for weddings and DJ events and stuff like that. He was also a DJ contractor. So he's doing all this and specializing in video productions and things like that. Because people want their wedding or their anniversary party or something like that. They want that videotaped, so they were doing that. And then they started doing a couple of spots for TV, for nightclubs and stuff like that. Like, come to Vincent's nightclub. It's awesome. We have DJs. They 15-second commercial.
Okay, Tammy, don't cry. I'll do it one more time. I won't quit today.
Well, you're either going to sing "Crying" by Roy Orbison or "You're Cheating Heart" by Hank Williams.
I don't do crying. I've never done that.
I know
before.
That's a hard song to do. I did it once. I only did it once, Bobby, or it might have been twice. But my hearing is impaired today. I can't do it.
I tell you, I've been going to a number of different streams, especially the ones from Thailand, that request all kinds of songs that I had no idea they would even know. How do they know those songs? And there's songs I don't do or I haven't done, so now I'm starting to do them because they request them.
There's so many songs I know of the song. I know it's out there, but can you sing it? Well, I like the hook of the song, but I can't sing the song because there's more to a song than a hook and a chorus.
Yeah.
So, the average person thinks, oh, if you know the hook and the chorus, you can sing it.
I learned a new one by Rodney Carrington called "Show Them to Me."
Yeah.
Good song.
Show them your tatas, ladies. Show them to me. Put them on the glass. Oh, now I'm getting into hip hop. I hate that. I don't hate hip hop. I hate the idea that I'm changing the subject.
You're flip flopping, not hip hopping.
I'm being J Mike. I need more coffee. I'm just waking up, guys. I've been up since 7. Well, I woke up at 7. Finally get up about 7:20.
Jay, this morning I got up at 1 a.m. my time because I quit chewing tobacco yesterday. My Copenhagen, I quit yesterday. So I'm like a crazy psycho nut. And
Really?
I'm struggling with life right now. And this morning I woke up at a little before 1 and I thought, well, I'm not finished with the edit on my video, so let me finish getting it edited so I can get it posted today. So I trucked away at that, and I got done with it just in time to go on Yad's live stream. So I started at 1 a.m. But after Yad's live stream, I did take an old man nap. I got about an hour and a half nap, and I felt refreshed.
It's a good nap, yeah. Hello, Janine's Wild. Janine's got it going on over there on her side of the woods.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, I don't get up in the middle of the night to do anything. Norma said, we got to go to a wedding. What time do we have to be there? 8 a.m.? I don't think so. Tell them I send my love, but I can't.
You can't
We'll
get.
give
You
them.
don't get up at 8 in the morning.
No, I have to be at a wedding at 8 a.m. It's like, no, I gotta.
Oh,
That's my time to get refreshed in the morning to live my life.
oh my!
I'm set in my
I'm
ways,
up.
Bobby.
I'm up by 4 o'clock every day.
Yeah, but see, here's the other issue. It's going to run for 7 or 8 hours. The reception doesn't. They don't end quickly around here.
Yeah, you can get there anytime then.
The wedding will drag on. I know that. I know this is the Philippines. The wedding will drag
Yeah.
on, and then the reception will like never end. The picture taking is the main theme around here. It's unbelievable. I remember when I got married, we just went to a side room, did some pictures for about 20 minutes, and then we came back. It's like, no, the picture sessions here is it's the whole show.
Amber,
It's like, okay, now the friends of the
goes to
groom
bed
over
at 4
here.
a.m. We'd be passing the covers at 4 a.m. Here, I'm getting out. Go ahead and hop in.
See,
She goes-
Tammy, Amber can't go either because she's in bed at 4 a.m. So how am I going to be at a wedding, bright-eyed and cheery, at 8 a.m.? That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
A large
I'm
copy.
too old. I'm too old.
You know, a lot of people do that though. They stay up all night long doing YouTube and stuff, and then sleep through the day, like Brett. Brett's a good example. But
Yeah, I know
Not
a woman
everybody.
here in the Philippines. She does live streams at night. So in America, it's the daytime, and that's when I got to know her. And that, so, but it's nighttime here, and she does live streams. And
oh,
it's
that's right, Amber. It was
peculiar to me.
nighttime.
She goes, "Well, it's not as hot at night." I said, "Oh, okay." So I sleep all day. Really? I used to work nights, but that's a different story. That's a different animal. So Janine has a 27th anniversary tomorrow. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Yeah, I had a 30-year one. And
You
then that
had
was
or
it.
coming?
No, that
Oh,
was the
yeah.
end of it. Yeah, 30 years, and then moved on to the next one.
To the next wife.
Yeah.
It's so sad. That happened to me too, but it had to happen, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, to get where I am today, all of the chain of events that happened in the past had to happen.
Correct.
So,
Because if you did what Jay suggested, you would have been there earlier.
Exactly.
Oh. I
Bobby,
missed about 5 seconds of that, so I missed the whole thing. So
Oh, yeah,
now
you
Amber says she needs to sleep now because she was up all night. I don't get it. I have baby goats and homeschool. So you can't stay up all night. You have things to do in the morning. So
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
and you see,
So
I had
that's
a
a-
cattle ranch, so I had to take care of cattle, and I had row crop farming, did broccoli and cauliflower, stuff like that. So I've been an early riser, and I was a vineyard manager for many years. And then I went to work in the construction industry for the federal government.
So I have a question. Now everyone's going to hate me, but I'm trying to be logical. If you're celebrating getting your booster shot, that means your first shot never worked. So if the first shot never worked, what's the need of a booster? This is all kind of silly to me.
Are
I don't
we
mean
talking
to say
about?
silly.
Are we back
This
on
is
the
illogical.
Yeah,
Are
I've
we
only
back
had the
on
first three.
vaccinations again?
This, to me, in my opinion, this is totally illogical, and here's why. I wasn't prepared to do a show about this, but this just popped up. Guys, you're in no danger. If you have underlying illnesses weakening your immune system, that's your problem. Any virus can kill you if your other immunities are add up in number.
Well, what about all the thousands of people that were piled up in the morgues and in the hospitals that
let me
died?
let me try to make sense of that. We were looking at panic numbers. The news networks around the world were all putting up daily death numbers, and it was normal. Now, COVID wasn't normal. COVID was a new thing, and we were in fear, panic and fear. That was intentional. Get the major, because they're the biggest donors to the news networks around the world. Bill Gates is now donating money for training for CNN operatives and 6 other networks. So they're telling in the hotel industry they did something similar where you had to believe in this and believe in that, and obviously it's kindness. There's nothing wrong with that, but we're not dead yet, guys. This is year 3. There's still a mask mandate here. I can't explain that because I believe we're safe. We're as safe as we were in 2017. Once our immune systems are too weak, any virus will kill us.
Shot. Oh my
No,
God.
when a virus mutates, the mutation is weaker, not stronger. The original virus is the most deadly, and mutations. That's why they schedule out the mutations. They know how viruses act, and they say, okay, monkeypox will be the 19th mutation. It just goes on and on. But then people forget about the disease because it's mutated out.
Well,
And then
Beard
there's
is
something
the
else.
first person I've ever heard of to actually get the 5th shot.
Because shots 1, 2, 3, and 4 didn't work. That's illogical, in my opinion.
Apparently, I heard of someone who got the newest bivalent shot, which in some people is the 5th shot. And they got last month, and the other
This is
week they got COVID. Now, I'm not trying to discourage people from
Yeah,
getting
there's
it.
no cure. There's no cure for
That's
viruses,
stopping you
guys.
from
Exactly.
getting COVID.
There's no cure for a virus.
Giving you
It's,
antibodies to fight it.
And I believe Darren had the first 3 shots, and he got it.
Correct.
I had the first
Yeah,
3
so-
shots, and I still have yet to ever get COVID.
Yeah,
My
same
wife,
here.
who works in the emergency room in triage in a hospital, has had
Did not
3
get the-
shots and has never had COVID.
I know a woman that never got a shot and never had COVID. And then she came here. They quarantined her because she didn't have a shot. That's the rule here, right? And in the quarantine hotel, she got COVID, and then she had to stay quarantined until it was time to go back home. She never got out of the quarantine here until it was time to go back to America.
Yeah, that's
It's my
crazy.
sister-in-law. So, and they were perfectly fine. A flu, if it doesn't kill you, it'll feel like the flu, and something like that.
Jay,
this is
I
not
was
abnormal, guys. It's not.
I was a
abnormal.
federal employee, and you were required to get the shot. If you didn't get the shot, you were fired. That's it. You had to
And
get
that
it. And
was
people in the
unconstitutional.
medical field had to get it, or they were fired. So
Yeah,
my wife
she
and I
lost her
both
job.
had to
She
get
lost
it.
her job at Brigham and Women's Hospital. So I know what you're talking about. There's no
And I
reason.
got sick from all 3 shots. Every one of them, I got sick.
Yeah. There's no logical reason for any of this. This is totally contrived. It's conceived by the WEF. They think
That's
they
the
know
what?
everything.
No, it's a WTF. What the?
Yeah. See, they specialize in making money. Right. We're talking about Bill Gates and Larry Fink and 998 other people. John Kerry, a lot of people. Bill Clinton.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
politicians
name all
wouldn't be involved. They're
And I think Hillary Clinton, too.
They're strictly
Yeah,
honest
I'm only
people.
saying names that I've seen on film. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You didn't ever see Biden on film?
Klaus Schwab is another one of them. Joe Biden's not running the United States. He's the mouthpiece. He is the
Yeah, of
poster
course.
child.
Of course.
It's a joke. It's a joke, but it's sad at the same time. No matter who you like, you got to realize who is. You're feeding the hand that bites you, or you're biting the hand that feeds you. Take your pick.
Yeah.
We adore the most daring liars, and we despise and detest the person that's trying to tell us the truth. That's really at the bottom of all of this, guys. We're all in this together, except for them. Not all billionaires are your enemy, but most of them are in the WEF, and they're not your friends, guys. They don't care about you. They want you to get protein from bugs. When I see a bug, I get the heebie-jeebies. I want to get rid of it. I want to like go somewhere else. And now we're hearing, oh, protein from bugs. That's good. That's why I don't go to Mexico. I'm not eating cucarachas. Get better. Too better. Okay, so I can't read all the chat, guys. I'm trying to see everybody that's here. Marty and Jamie's here. Two Beers is here. You're totally run down. Your shoulder feels like you're hit with a slap shot with no pads. Oh, did you have a shoulder impingement? That happens to us old guys. I'm
No,
feeling okay now. Except
he's talking
I
about
get
the
it.
injection, though.
Oh
His
yeah,
injection.
yeah. Stop getting injections. You don't need that, guys. It's what you need to do is fix your overall health. Is what you need to do, guys. Now, I'm
Well,
not saying that.
Jay, a lot of people don't have the ability to say no, we're not going to get it because they're forced to get it with their
Yeah.
place of employment, and because they really rely on getting a paycheck every month, they go through with what the
Right,
requirement is.
Right. I'm not denying that. That is, I
Sucks.
believe that also to be true.
So much
It
for
is
a
what
free
it is.
world.
All I'm saying is that we're being lied to, guys. It's part of the big lie, which is this new world order. Global dominance. They're unelected people that are using money to force us to do what they want. It's absurd. You wouldn't want. I mean, I wouldn't want to work for these people, let alone let them run my world. They're trying to
Well,
run the world,
They're
guys.
running our politicians, so
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's detestable in my
yeah,
opinion.
it is.
In my humble opinion, it's detestable.
Hi, HKE. So let's just wait and see what happens in November. See how this goes, because I see already.
Oh, we're in for some shocking disappointment, Bobby.
I've seen 3 Democrats that have denounced their democracy and are switching sides.
The people that say our democracy is at stake, they're the enemy.
Exactly.
Most of us are in this together, and we're disagreeing with each other. So we need to realize, well, it's because we're misunderstanding a lot of it. I don't know everything, guys, but I know when I'm being hoodwinked.
Well, I tell you, simple little thing like the Lake Mead videos I've been doing. I
Yeah.
get comments telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't done my research. The lake's not in jeopardy. It's 178 feet down, and that's not a jeopardy to you? You don't think that's an issue?
Well, it is to the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
Carrie Lake's running for governor in Arizona. She's a wonderful woman, and she says our number one priority, is to get water
Yeah.
and to stop criminals from coming into the state.
She's
That's not good
saying that,
for the
Jay, but
citizens.
where is she going to get the water? Is she saying
That's the
where?
question. No, but they have
No, it's
options. So
they're just talking points.
whatever brings water, she's gonna go for it. She's gonna go for the best option. She's not a stupid lady, but you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, you
Well,
can
they
be
need to bring me
independent,
on
guys.
board because I've been thinking about this and I've got some options for them.
Let me tell you something. You can be independent in politics, but if you're neutral, you're not on the side of good.
Right.
You got to pick the side of good. There's so many rumors out there, like
Sonia, hello.
we detest the person that's trying to tell us the truth. The truth comes from the Word of God, guys, and don't you forget it. There's so much to learn about that we're kidding ourselves if we quote the Bible for our own purposes. That's evil. You can't pick and choose what you want to say out of the Bible. You have to understand what everything means. There's no contradictions. If somebody tells you there's 1,000 contradictions in the Bible, they're on the side of evil and they don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
You voted for her. There already a vote. That's a primary. If you're in Arizona.
No, you can already.
I thought Billy was in Los Angeles. I'm not sure.
No, we have mail-in ballots. We already got ours.
You can be independent, but if you're in neutral ground between good and evil, then you're on the side of evil, because you're not a friend of God. You guys got to understand that. Though it's not as easy as I'm making it sound. It's hard to say, I'm sleeping with the enemy. F this. How do you get away? I have children. You can't get away. That's permanent. Janine, I'm glad to hear it. I'm a Christian too.
HKE
we
is
have
fanatic.
We have to understand what Jesus was saying. And I don't. It takes too long to explain. It takes a lifetime to understand that. But we have to understand that it's true and real. We are here for a reason, guys, and we're being tested. God doesn't tempt us; He tests us. Um, he's testing our faith. Somebody with intelligence created us, or else we're not intelligent. We would just be blobs, like sucking mud from hot water, um, with no feelings. That's all by design, guys. God designed us all. Darren, how was your Thanksgiving? You know, the last time I had my three daughters together, one of the last, not the last time, but we had lunch together. Said, guys, let's catch up and have lunch. And we went to Pizzeria Uno and we ordered salads and stuff instead of pizza.
It was good. It was good, Janine. Hong
And
Kong
they,
before, Mega Love shout out.
and they were all doing this. And I said, guys, put your phones down and let's talk. We're only going to be here for 30, 40 minutes. Put your phones down and let's talk. I said, no, I got to catch up with my messages. I said, the messages are going to still be there when we get out of here. Stop it.
That's
Stop
kind of like
it.
my comments. The comments aren't going away. I got a long list of comments, so I'll get to them when I get to them.
What did you have for Thanksgiving feast, Darren? What was the featured roast?
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah, baby, yeah.
Some people have ham, some people have turkey, some people have both. So, but
Not
I like
only a
the
friend of
turkey
God,
ground
I'm his
meat. I
daughter.
like ham.
You're a child of God. Yeah, you got to be careful when you say that, though. You have to be immaculate. Vincent Fashion, mega love shout out. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I'm looking at the chats, but I'm not following all the conversations.
Hello, Putt Putt King.
Oh, you're in Arizona. I thought you were in something told me you were in Los Angeles, Billy. I don't know. I don't. It's hard to pay attention to everybody. I'm subscribed to like 5,000 people, so it's hard. It's hard, guys.
Right.
Darren, the secret on TikTok to get more followers is to follow more people. I have 1,100 followers
that makes sense
already.
because they'll follow back, right? That makes
That's
sense.
the idea. On TikTok, I now have over 1,100 followers, just like that.
How many people do you follow?
I follow approximately the same number.
Okay, it makes sense.
So is it like YouTube where you can't follow more than you have?
No, I follow a few more, maybe 30 or 40 more, and then a lot of them will follow me back. So then the number, it's like a seesaw. The number I follow and the number of follow me, it goes like this because I keep following more people.
J Mike has got addicted. It's very addictive.
I have no
I
time
don't
for
know. Norma
more.
has 11,000 followers, so it's hard to keep up with that. But she's doing the TikTok. She's doing all those mini, ha ha, he he he. She's doing that more than me. So it's so
Yeah.
funny. Some of them are drama, and some of them are songs. So and they're all like 15 to 30 seconds. But I don't
have
do
time for
that.
more.
I don't. Yeah, I don't do that. I did it once, but it was only like 15 seconds. And I just
It's
sat
even
there
like
like
the short videos for YouTube. I did 8 of them last week, and not one of them did worth a crap. Only 2 of them even hit the short shelf. The other 6.
I am about Bobby. I'm about 40% of my shorts get over 1,000 views. Usually over 1,500. 40% of my shorts are getting about 15. I just did another crazy Filipino video short, Darren. It got like 2,000 views, like just like that.
I
And then it
get
stops.
thousands in my regular videos, but I can't get 100 in a short.
You know why? The shorts have to be kablam. It has to be what the title has to say what it is, and then it has to be there, and it has to be action. It can't just be
I don't know about that.
flowers
I
in a
watched
tree.
somebody that came to my video, I watched one of their shorts today that literally was driving by a chain link fence on the road for 15 seconds. There was
That's not
nothing.
interesting. How many
I know,
views?
but she's got 3,000 views on it. 3,000
What's the
views on
title?
just driving by a chain link fence. I can't
What's the
remember.
title? So something's moving. Okay, so it has to be action or something very entertaining, or else it's not going to really be worth watching. And the title has to tell us what it is. So if you're walking and you're showing your feet walking on the pavement, and then you start to look up, and there's a building going by and a car, it's like and then the title says, I went for a walk today. I don't know. I'm just not sure about that. I don't know. Nice to meet you, Vincent Fashion. Let's take a look at
We did one that had Jai was scared to death of this jackass. And literally, the jackass was walking towards her, and she's panicking. And it was like 15 seconds. And I got like 50 views on it. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Bobby. That's a tough one, right there. But I think that there should be some action, and it should be right away. So that's why I say, instead of your own intro, do a trailer or something that says the story of the video. It has to be in the first 30 seconds. So a hook. Yeah. You have to have the hook right away, and it should be the title. Something in the title. The title should tell us what that's going to be. And then it has to be there, and that's the hook. And then, hey guys, don't go away. We've got something for you in this video, or please subscribe. And then don't take more than 4 or 5 seconds to say that, and practice saying it. I gotta answer. We just talked about answering notifications. They'll still be there when the live stream's over. We'll be live for a while today, guys. We're just getting started, everybody. Janine's World is here.
Are you staying long?
No scheduled ending to the live stream, Bobby. I don't know. We usually go 3 hours at least, 3 to 5 usually.
Okay, it's kind of like mine. I usually shoot for around 4 hours.
Yeah. Megaliv shout out. Seth's Travel Vlogs is in the house. Where's that one? Here we go. Seth's Travel. She knows what we're talking about. Smart lady right there. What was that noise? Bobby, did you press a button?
Uh-huh.
I knew it. I knew Hank Williams Sr. is in the house, guys. Yeah. Don't be afraid to type JAY, guys.
Are you ready for me to do it, Jay?
Oh, if I hear music set up, Bobby, I will mute.
Oh, I'm
Billy's
ready
back.
to do it.
Billy's back
I'm
before I
ready to do
even noticed he was gone.
Tammy was ready for me to do it a while ago.
Yeah. Guys, if you're typing J in the chat, you should have a recent video or an upcoming. That's for sure, guys. That's another key to success right there, guys.
Right.
If we follow and don't see a new video, it's not giving us any reason to come back. So that's the other thing. You're going to give people a reason to come back, guys.
Okay, starting up, Jay.
2.5. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do what you can do and what you're accustomed to doing, guys. But there's no rules.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Always for you, Tammy. way I do. You're cheating hard will tell on
Woohoo! All right, Bobby, that was awesome, man. That's the song, Hank Williams Sr. right there, guys.
It appears you're muted.
I should be unmute by now. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear you. Yeah.
I was muted for a second.
Shadow's muted.
Not
No.
now.
Yeah, we're all back. We're back, guys. Nice one, Bobby. Asazumi, mega love shout out. Azumi TV. Good to see you, my friend. Team One Love right there, guys, is here. AIM 091.
Oh, wait, I couldn't hear any of that.
Mega love shout out. Mega love. Billy's Vlogs is hanging out. Everybody's. Janine's World is hanging out. Tammy Trott's here, guys. Sean Williams.
Exactly.
Let's see. Yeah, got a lot of people multi-posting. That's okay. There's no rule against that. It's okay to chat, guys. Yeah, there's also no rule about how long to go live. The really big live stream is that even when they talk about the channel growth and things like that, it can be an hour. It can be an hour and 15 minutes. It can be 2 hours, 2.5. We just like to go for, because we do more than that. We don't just talk about growing your channel. We'll sing. We joke around and have fun. And get, share stories and stuff like that, and talk to the chat. So we're trying to do all that, guys, at some point in the live stream. So we just have a habit of going 3, 4, 5 hours. We don't know how long we're going to be live. If interesting guests come up after the 3-hour mark, we'll stay live, guys. And so we're kind of playing it by eye and ear, or by feel, if you will. Putt King, one of my favorites, my friend. It helps to have a collaboration and to have people with you, especially if it's like we're almost like a team here, guys. I don't know how far we're going to go with this, but it depends on you guys, Shadow and Fanatic, how far we go. But it's fun. The big thing is it's fun. So it's not. It's a privilege to make money on YouTube. It's hard. It's not easy.
Exactly.
But if it's causing bitterness, do something else. If I stop doing this, it won't be because of that. It'll be because I want to do something a little bit differently. Because for whatever reason.
Music for you is needs a jacket.
There you are. Music for you. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Can I get some banana? Well, you got to make friends to get bananas. We don't give automatic bananas. There's no magic button, guys, for that. We don't use ninjas for that. It's real people. So
I just checked to see you're legit. You're legit. You get a banana.
Yeah. So guys, now we got 17 to 20 million right in the house right at the moment, guys. Feel free, everybody, to connect with Music for You, and we'll see how many you get here. It's all real here. I'm not scamming anybody. I'm not charging money. It's all free, guys. There's no business deal going on here, contrary to what someone was saying in Darren's chat.
Music for You, we don't do link drops that much. If you want to drop your link, just type in J-A-Y in the chat.
Yeah, I got to give him a jacket first. Okay, so
Okay.
I don't know if it's a woman yet. I'll find out. So some of us will connect with you. I can ask everyone to go check it out. Check out Music for You has 367 subscribers. Looks like a new channel, guys. Yep, just started in September. Has songs.
Music for You is an upcoming live stream, so I dropped the link for him or her. So there you go. It's better that someone drops it.
That's doing pretty good then at 360
Does music
and only a month old.
Yep, very good.
Yeah, so let's check it out. I will run your last. Goes about an hour. Goes about an hour long. So I will play that for a few minutes. Nice thumbnail on that one. I like that. That's cool. So check it out, guys. Check out Music for You. And Darren, did you say you dropped the link? I don't.
Yep, I dropped the link to the next slide.
Music. Type in JAY. Nightbot will drop you a link too. Don't drop the link to your main channel, guys. That will not work.
Exactly.
That will cause losses. You'll lose that, most likely, within 24 hours or so. Unless they watch a
Ed in
video.
the
If,
house.
if they watch a video, guys, then that's different. That changes everything. So please watch a video. Take a look at music for you guys. Hey, Outdoor Adventures, Ed. Good to see you, Ed. What's going on? Ed, you missed the beginning. Go ahead and check that out again. We were talking about how to grow on YouTube. We spent the first, what was that, 12 or 13 minutes, Darren, talking about tips and things to know about how you're doing your videos and things like that.
Hey, Cobalt,
We're
welcome in.
not telling you what to do. We're just telling you what to think about and what to realize when you're doing it. And I made fun of myself. I have made all the mistakes, guys. David, I was going to call you. I was thinking about you this
Hey,
morning.
believe we all make the mistakes. I mean, I've driven all the
Exactly.
way to a place I was going to do a video and didn't take a camera.
Yeah. We all make mistakes, but the thing is, we're just trying to help each other be aware of of all the things that we're learning about, guys. That's
Yeah.
how you grow. Is by helping each other understand.
Make a
We're up
checklist
against,
before you take off.
guys. We're up against media professionals.
Yeah.
That's what's on YouTube. There are, I think, a million. I don't know how many content creators there are. I don't know if it's in the millions, but there are billions.
yeah.
We know there are billions of viewers, but I think there's over a
There's
billion content
3
creators.
million content creators.
That's what they're saying. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
how many of them are monetized? I think it's about I don't think it's a million.
No.
But
no,
anyway,
it's a-
being monetized, guys, doesn't give you money. That gives you the chance to make money. It's another animal to make money and to actually receive money, guys.
yeah, once you first start getting to make money, you're going to get 1-2 cents a day. It's like
David,
nothing.
we're going to start the karaoke. We've already begun the karaoke. We're not going to play games. We're just talking and getting ready to sing. I have a hearing problem. Right, I have ear infections, and so I'm having trouble. I don't know if I'm going to sing because it's hard to, it's impossible to sing when you're deaf. Deaf people can't sing. That's why Huey Lewis. That's the reason Huey Lewis doesn't sing anymore. He's got a serious ear problem. I'm hoping mine's just a mild infection. So.
Did he have to learn sign language or what?
No, he can't hear music tones, so that's that's his problem, and it comes and goes, so he can't go on tour. The hardest thing is when you're having trouble with your ears. It's hard to sing. I can't even hear my guitar in my left ear.
Ooh.
It's like that's the reason I'm not hearing what people are saying, and it slowly built up until it became a real problem. Because now I have tinnitus, so So I kept saying, "What did you say, Norma? I can't understand what everybody's saying." And then I thought I have a problem, and it was going on for like weeks. So come on up and say hi, guys, and make it fun. We will make it fun. The ladder is out there if you want to come up, guys. Asazumi, are you guys live today? Is Team One Love doing a live stream? I don't know. I didn't check, Darren. Did you check?
I did not, but he's right there. You can ask him.
I just did. Are you guys live?
Later, like after 11:30 usually.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He does. He goes. He might. Maybe. I don't know. I get 10 of the tabs running. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Good to see Sean Williams as usual. David Rosenhart is here. That's David Belo changed his name to David Rosenhart, guys. So he's
is that
real.
right?
He's being real right now. So, but are you going to change your handle as well, David? Because your handle was David Belo, but you can change that. Mine's going to be J Mike 1, the number 1. This
Oh
other
yeah,
J Mike.
DJ Love is. I can drop that. DJ Love, I was there, so I can get it for you.
Are they live now? Or are they going live?
DJ Love is live, and that's
Darren, I'll give you a minute to take the helm. Give me a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Thanks for hanging out, Bobby and Shadow and Fanatic. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, speaking of the handles, like when I made my channel way back when, I created the channel. It was named Fanatic Guide 1, the number 1. And then later on, I changed it to Fanatic Guides, Video Game LPs, and More back in it was a year afterwards. And the link still retains. But back when I created it, it was like how to access it via link. It's like youtube.com/ /user/Fanatic Guide 1. And then they implemented a system where it would be like, instead of that, for each new channel, it would be youtube.com/channel/UC followed by some alphanumeric chain.
Mm-hmm.
And mine also got that. But regardless, both still worked. And then back in 2020, I changed the name of it to simply Fanatic Guide and also added the custom URL. So you can just type in youtube.com/Fanatic Guide. And of course, leading up to handles, my handle will be Fanatic Guide.
Oh, that's good.
Just to
How,
maintain
how do you know what it'll be? Have they offered it to you?
I got an
Yeah,
email.
they did offer it to me.
If you already have a custom URL for your channel, then it will automatically be your handle unless you want to change.
Yes.
So mine is time to get going.
So in your case, because you have a custom URL, it'll just be Darren Dobson.
That's perfect. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's easier than trying to hunt stuff.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, because there are other Darren Dobsons, but I'm the biggest YouTuber, Darren Dobson. But there's other Darren Dobson YouTubers.
You're the big guy. You're the big guy.
I know, but I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh. Well, I'm going to gain weight. I guarantee you. No tobacco means I'm going to eat more.
Oh.
And my first impression was the reason why I think they did it was because it was, in my impression, a minor effort to compete with TikTok or other social media companies like Twitter or Instagram, most notably. But TikTok, I think, was more notable because TikTok is YouTube's biggest competitor by far.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter and Instagram are somewhat competitors, but Instagram
Reels
with
is better too.
Yes, but TikTok is by far YouTube's closest competitor.
I agree. And Reels would be a second.
Yes. But Twitter, not so much.
No.
They do have handles, and so does Instagram, but they don't. But Instagram, unless you count Reels, but Twitter does not come anywhere close to TikTok. Instagram does if you count Reels, and TikTok is definitely close.
Definitely. Because TikTok can use any music. No problem.
Yeah.
But when do you get monetized? When do you get monetized on TikTok? When does that get monetized? There's
I don't know.
And Reels too.
Well, with YouTube, I'm reading you have to pay. You can pay for licenses. You can pay for the license for a song.
You can't. Right.
Instagram pays 1,000% more than YT. There you go. Instagram. Okay, gotcha. So I could do some Instagram. 1,000 subs. Oh, that's beautiful. That's not difficult at all. That's cool. On TikTok. Okay, thank you, David. So I just got to reach out to David and he'll let me know. He's the money-making machine.
Well, David, are you still doing the Reels deal?
The Reels deal.
Yeah.
And our host is back. Don't worry, Jay. I didn't sink the ship. It's still here. Shadow was prepped. Everything went fine.
If you only make like $100 on YouTube, right, and Instagram pays 1,000 times, that's $100,000, really. So you made $100,000.
Wow, it took me 18 hours. Yes. Ooh.
Well, who's going to make $1,000 on YouTube?
I didn't know that Instagram was paying anybody anything. They're owned by Facebook. I don't like Facebook. They're creepy. They're creepy.
On the Reels.
You don't own anything on Facebook. If you whatever if you go live or make a live stream, you don't own the video.
I had a couple of problems with the Reels program. Number one, I really don't have time for all that. And number two, I'm lacking the talent to do it. That's easy
No,
enough.
what's TT? What's TT? You took 18 hours to get monetized on
TikTok.
TikTok, I think.
TikTok. That's not a long time, right? No, do you have to go live on TikTok to get monetized? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that
No.
works, but I know I have 1,100 followers. I do know that, but I don't know how to make money on it. Because it's a different world, so I'm not ready for that yet. I got to get accustomed to what's going on. $500 Instagram with less than a total of 120 seconds. Okay, so that's encouraging. I just don't know what to do or how it's all going to work. So maybe I should follow David Rosenhart and figure that out.
Yeah, you should.
That's the other thing. I'm not really on TikTok very often, or I'm almost never on Instagram, so I don't know what's going on. I'm on YouTube all the time, and that's why I know a little bit about YouTube. But the thing with YouTube is they keep changing rules. It's like they're going left wing. If they've always been left wing, but they're just continuing to turn left, which is
That's not a surprise. Susan Wojcicki endorsed Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Probably for all the reasons that she disagrees with. But when you don't know what people are doing behind the scenes, you agree with them for no reason. That's the problem. So if you like your $5 a gallon price of gas and you're in the empty supermarket shelves and the how much is a pound of good steak right now? It was like 25 bucks for a pound.
It'd be nice to get our gas back down to $5.
If you like that, keep voting for them. Keep voting for them if you like that. If you like running out of water, keep voting for them.
Well, I guess Susan Wojcicki, wherever she lives in California, is used to it. The $5 a gallon and can afford it because she's worth like $800 million.
When they left, when they left the White House, they said they were broke. So that makes them liars.
Exactly.
So where does all the money? The money comes from influence, selling influence. That's what Joe Biden has done. We already know this to be a fact. So they will get theirs. They will get their due justice, guys, because that's what they're screaming for. They want justice for all. Be careful what you wish for, everybody. If you want true justice, it's coming back to claim your name in court. Exactly. Call me Jay, and I'll have. So, David, the thing is, no, I realize there needs to be an alternative to YouTube. I keep hearing my echo. I think it's Darren Dobson. I don't know. Anyway.
No, actually, whenever you left and muted yours, it got quiet as can be. When you came back, the noise came back.
No, because it's intermittent. It's not a constant echo. Let's just make sure. No, that's muted.
It was constantly quiet whenever you muted. It was quiet the entire time.
Yeah, it's popping in and out, so it's not constant. Anyway, yeah, if you can even find a steak. So the WEF is doing this, guys, and they endorse the left. All these now, most of the things going on in the news is a distraction from the truth, because the WEF has money invested in most of the major news networks, except Fox News, from what we know. And so you'll hear them bashing Fox, and you'll hear them bashing Breitbart, and there's one or two other Sky News. There's a couple of them. They're bashing Elon Musk because he wants to have free speech, and they're screaming, "No, we're not going to get the truth. They're going to ruin our democracy." No, really, you don't have any. There's no freedom in the United States. There's almost no freedom. You don't have the freedom of speech. You're not free to put anything in your front yard that you want. A lot of people are being told to take their flag down. So the thing I realize there needs to be an alternative to YouTube, and I've started up on Rumble, but my YouTube videos are being posted on Rumble, not the history, just the going forward. but I don't have any viewers. I don't know how Rumble works. I know there are. I don't know how many people are there. I know there are some bigger. Excuse me. People who are well known on YouTube are on Rumble. You know, if you see someone on YouTube with 5 million subscribers, he's on Rumble with 1 million. So, excuse me. I'm not sure how exactly to get moving on that or how to build an audience.
Yeah,
But the
same.
thing is, I'm addicted to YouTube because of people. People are doing that. Numbers of people here coming into my live streams. That's there's something fun about that, David. So I'm not saying that I'm going to stay here and that's the best thing, but I need to understand that there's somewhere else I can call home, if that makes sense. So, yep, we'll talk, David. We will talk soon.
Yeah, I started up an account on Odyssey and I had it synchronized to my YouTube account and had every video that's posted onto my YouTube channel automatically posted to Odyssey as well.
Which one was it? Odyssey?
Yeah.
The WEF is the New World Order. It's the World Economic Forum. They have 1,000 members. I don't know if they all have a mouth. They're all billionaires, not named Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Those two people are trying to tell you the truth, and we hate them because they sponsor the media that's telling us to hate them. It's funny, everyone loved Elon Musk because he had the best electric car, but then when he talked about freedom of speech, they all decided that they hate him. They don't know what they love. They love the devil. They love a piece of evil. Everyone says, "Well, I've never killed anybody, so I'm not evil." I'm not evil. You can't pick and choose. Stop that. That threw off my concentration there. Yeah, you can't pick and choose what you want to be good about, guys. That is wrong. The chairman of the World Economic Forum is Klaus Schwab. There are people named Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, John Kerry, those sort of Larry Fink, those sort of people are in there, and Bill Gates is buying up. He's the largest individual owner of farmland in the United States, and he's shutting them down. They want food shortages. They're doing it in the Netherlands. The largest food producer, grower country in Europe is the Netherlands.
Thus the water shortages in Southern California and Arizona, because they produce 40% of the produce and what have you for the United States. So that's in jeopardy because of the water shortage.
Give me a second, guys.
Mega love shout out to JB Vlog. Hope the rain has stopped.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, Tammy, for dropping the link. I'll get your number from J Mike.
Oh, here's the name right here. Vandana Shiva. Does anyone know the name Vandana Shiva?
No.
She is an intellectual of Indian descent, and she says that this nonsense about farming needs to go away because it ain't true. That farmers know how to farm and bankers know how to bank and take money. They don't know how to figure out agriculture.
Exactly.
What they know how to do is they know how to spend money and tell people, though, here's the training we're going to give you so you know what we want. That's what they're best at. You know, be careful what you wish for, everybody, because it doesn't include you. So why wish for something that doesn't include you? They're the reason for all the problems in society today, David.
You know, the environmentalists are the ones that are stepping in and stopping everything that is trying to move forward to help the water. And
they're
help.
Sponsoring the environmentalists. They include people like
Yes.
Deloitte, which is a large
Yes.
company. All these conglomerates are part of this. They're telling us that we need to worry about the environment. Doesn't mean not everything is a lie. The best lies includes some truth. Every lie has some truth in it. So we need to realize that, guys. We need to understand that.
You needed to watch my video about geoengineering because it's real.
Put that out there. Put that out there, David. Rumble's not working for me either, David. And I know I'm a few minutes behind in the chat because I'm talking. Mega love shout out. Hi. Yeah. JB vlog. I'm sorry, I started for a second there. But yeah. Odyssey. Oh, DC.
Why are
I
you
see you
dancing
see
there?
Odyssey. Is as weird as can be. So I don't know anything about Odyssey. So that's the thing. I need to understand where I am. And when I got to YouTube, I didn't know what YouTube was doing. I didn't know what to do. When I saw that post video button, I thought that was like running across a busy highway with no crosswalk.
Hello, brother ET.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like upload a video. So again, did we say what TT was? Oh, TikTok. Yeah, I don't think of TikTok as TT. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I've watched a little bit, but I don't know what the heck they're talking about, and I don't want to join up with my enemies. Dan, I'm glad you're on mute, my friend, because I don't know what the heck you're on.
No, it's always ha ha ha. Why is everybody laughing?
Oh, TikTok on TikTok. Well, some of the live streams
Crazy.
are some of the live streams on TikTok are like shocking.
Oh, I know.
I like some of them, but some of them are like, no, get out of here. You guys don't know what you're talking about, and they think they do, and you can't argue with these people. I'm not there to argue. I'm there to like help you. Help me help you. So if people just reject that,
Thank you, Ed. I have a good TikTok channel though.
Now, what's the purpose of California dumping 100,000 gallons of water into the Pacific every day? What is the purpose of that?
And where are they dumping it from? Where are they dumping it from? Oh, maybe it's got something to do with the
Overrun?
No.
It could be overruns from the mountains.
Now, we capture everything here in Southern California. All the rivers capture everything in these various dams scattered all over the place.
Now we need to look at who is the creator of Truth Social. That's what we need to know. We know. I think Jack Ma owns TikTok, right? He's Chinese, I think.
Jack Ma?
Yeah.
I think Jack Ma owns.
Right.
That
makes total sense. To save a species of frog.
We need to realize that the social media is an addiction that's not fixing the world. It's giving this information overload, and people are freaking out because they didn't know the truth to begin with, and then they think they don't know what to believe.
Well, that's why I say about my geoengineering video that I put up. It's where the government's been flying aerosols in the sky since World War II. And it's
funny.
One of the reasons was to affect the war fighting and over flood the specific areas. But anyhow, they've been doing it in the deserts now, trying to get it's a cloud seeding is what it's called, but it's geoengineering, cloud seeding, and it's leaving aerosols in the sky that is hazardous. Now, how can that possibly be good?
The attempt to fix the environment in society is backfiring. Basic English, good to see you, my friend. It's astonishing to me how people who don't believe in God, that God created life, time, space, and matter, and life, but they want to save all species of animals that we don't have a use for.
Well, all of them don't believe in God. They don't believe in God.
Right. That's
Most
what I'm saying.
of those people don't.
But they want to save obscure animals and bugs and things like that. But now wildlife. But the good of that is that, well, if wildlife is surviving, we know we're not polluting ourselves. That's the reason right there. Okay, so if all these things are surviving, then we're okay. The city's not going to die from pollution. Yeah, think
again. What's in the West?
I would never say he owns truth. I'm saying that he's trying to tell you the truth. He's not on their side, David. So you got to be careful. I don't know everything either, but I know that we're being hoodwinked and it ain't good. That's the thing.
I know we didn't have any wars going on when Trump was in office. He didn't stand for any of the crap. We didn't have issues with our fuel prices and all the other things that he was putting an end to. ignorant.
Bobby, there are intellectuals now, like respected people, that are saying, I had the wrong feeling about Trump until now, and I realize Russell Brand's one of them. There's a number of them, Thomas Sowell. There's a few others that say, Jordan Peterson's another one, that I thought he was a whack job, but he, we elected him because we were sick and tired of the whack jobs running
Right.
things, the deep state, and so this is what you get. So he's a little. He's not afraid to call people stupid and think. So that doesn't
Right.
seem good.
Right.
It doesn't sound good. But it was refreshing at the time, and he's not the stupidest person in the room. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. I think there's something wrong with him. I think he's a communist. He's also a lying thief. So is
Most
Bill
of
Gates.
the people on the left are communists. That's what they're trying to push is communism.
It's astonishing how, yeah, the intellectuals who think they know everything, including that there's no God. So who created their life? Who created them? They don't understand that, and then they think it's all a lie. They need to understand that God created them and God loves them, but God is also testing everybody with, and it's called free choice, right? Free will. That's the test. What are you going to do with your free will? Well, some people are going to choose good.
Well,
and some
what our
are gonna choose
country
bad.
has to do is they have to stop paying for all the media networks out there. They got to stop paying for them, stop using them, stop subscribing to them, and go with all the other networks that are not owned and operated by the left. They need that's number one. First and foremost, that's got to change because they can't go on like the 4 years of Trump's presidency with the media
Well, he's saying
bashing the entire time.
so. Yeah, Trump did say that he was going to start something for an alternative to Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. So that in itself isn't a bad thing. Now, whether you think it's good or not, that's up to you. But yeah, yeah, I'm not there. I'm not on Truth Social. Now, if you have freedom of speech and you're trying to tell the truth, it doesn't make it true. So
Right.
people need to understand that too. Now, the fact is that they put up death totals for over a year. I think the year of 2020 into 2021 on all major news networks in the world about death tolls. And I'm saying to my wife and other people that those were normal numbers. And now they weren't normal for COVID, normal for virus. And
But
things like
nobody
that.
died of anything but COVID for 2 years.
Well, see, but they all had weakened immune systems from pre-existing conditions, the comorbidities. People who died had weakened immune systems. If it was the Hong Kong flu, they would have died. If it was Ebola, they would have died. If it was SARS-1, they would have died. If it was the bird flu, they would have died. So it was the perfect storm. I looked at the death rate, the percentage of deaths to lives in the world for 2019, 2018, 2017. I didn't bother to go back any further. The percentages are the same down to, single numbers. I mean, the down to the 1,000th of a percent of the world population. Now, there's a large number between 7.5 billion and 7.4 billion. So there are large numbers. So when they conceive this, if we show large death tolls every day, people will panic and do what they're told. That was the big lie in Germany in the 1940s. Give them something to panic about, and they'll do what we tell them to do. That's the big lie. The big lie is say the same thing over and over again and get people to think there's no other truth, and they'll think that's the truth until the day they die. That's what we're dealing with right now, guys. They're not stupid, but they're not good either. It ain't right. If Russell Brand is telling us, and Jordan Peterson, that you may not like Donald Trump, but in 1860 they wanted to get rid of Ulysses S. Grant. They wanted Abraham Lincoln to decommission him in the army, and he said no. The man's a fighter. If they knew who Trump was back then, they would be Donald Trump. The man's a fighter. They said he's a drunk. Trump's not a drunk. He doesn't drink. He's never touched a drop of alcohol. I wish I could say the same thing, but
The media
and I'm sure.
is all
Well,
yeah,
Mike, you don't know everything. I don't know everything, guys. I'm trying to figure everything out. My problem is I'm trying to figure too many things at the same time, and I'm
well,
stuck.
I figured out enough to know that he didn't put up with any of the crap, and he didn't care about the social medias, and he had enough money that he didn't need to be bought. He didn't have to go to China and kiss their butt or Korea and kiss their butt. He
They
had
didn't like it.
Putin. He had Putin where he needed him and didn't have any issue. Now that Brandon's there, Putin's running the world.
Well, China is the country that bribed Joe and Hunter Biden.
Yeah, right.
Joe Biden through Hunter. We know that to be true. That's going to be a problem for him very soon. So
It should have been a problem for him before the election.
Nancy Pelosi was approached by a lobbyist, I think, and she said smugly, with her teeth shut, "We're not going to lose this next election. We're going to keep power." That's what she said.
Yeah.
So either she knows something that we don't know, that
Or they know how to
fixed,
cheat the system.
or she's totally retarded. Either she's stupid or she knows something that's not right, that they're committing a crime, and they're not going to tell us what that is. There's a lot of money in this power, and I'm a little concerned that they're not done.
Well, you totally saw that through the entire first 4 years, or the 4 years of Trump presidency. They started before he even got elected. Started all the bullshit about him being in the Russian pocket.
You're a racist. It's the opposite is true.
Yeah,
the
right.
opposite is true.
Yeah,
Why does Candace Owens and Kanye West and Herschel Walker and George Foreman, why do they come out here and say he's not a racist? He seems like a good guy to me. But Eddie Murphy said not about Donald Trump, but about other people of color, other black people in America. I can't tell people what to think. They'll just say, "What you talking about, mofo?"
Yeah.
There's people will think twice about believing what it's when you tell them to stop believing what they believe, they won't do it.
Well, why does racism only go one way? Because there is racism, but it seems to be going the opposite way.
I've been in places with all black people for the reason because they were great people. But there's always one or two people there that's like, "What's the honky doing here? What's that white motherfucker? Does he think he's getting out alive?" Yeah, because I'm friends with the best people there, so that's the reason I'm there. So I can't say they suck because my best friends were there and they were black. So, but there's always somebody that's like, what's the white guy think he's doing here? What does he think he is? Well, I'm friends with this guy. But that guy would say, "Well, he's my friend, not you." "He's my friend, not you. Get out of here. I'll kill you." So it works. You need friends, guy. We all need friends. So I didn't let that tell me why you can't be friendly with black people, because if that wasn't true, I would have been dead. Right, Shadow?
Right.
I'm checking to see if he's paying attention.
Hey, I gotta go. So I want to do a song before I go.
Yeah.
I got a new song. Huh? I'd say I got a new song I want to do, and I got to go. It's
All right.
I'm being demanded.
I'll be right back, Bobby. Hold that song. Hold the intro.
So he's saying, don't do the song yet?
Yeah, he wants to wait. He just has to another visit to the CR. He has a small bladder.
Oh,
It's all that coffee. It's gone through him.
Tammy, are you still here? This is one Tammy hasn't heard me do.
Oh. And a mega love shout out to our Japanese friend, Life Heart.
I'm going to take a look at my video right now while we're waiting and see where it's at currently.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's at 1.6K
Wow.
in
My
14 hours.
best video was a 14-minute video of a Christmas thing. It was a real video. It's not a short. It's at 6.9K in 10 months. Would use as fast. But I
No, mine's 48. My best one's 48,000. But this one here is 1.6K in 14 hours.
That's
So
amazing.
it's got a shot.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. There's our Japanese friend.
Oh, a female Japanese friend, huh?
Yeah. So Jay, our Japanese friend, needs a jacket. She's been
All right.
sticking around for a while.
Let's see. I'm going to translate that name, guys.
Yeah, it's called Life.
Okay, Jay, I got to go, so I'm going to do the song for Tammy before I leave.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to start without me, Bubby. I was just messing around.
You said don't start.
Wait
Anyhow,
till they're back.
I know, but
I'll
I
be
figured you
real
would start.
quick. Just a number one.
Tammy has not heard this song. I haven't done it here before.
Oh, 2 weeks.
New to me.
Konnichiwa, guys. This is
I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer weigh. My resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating a life with you alone, and I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. Cause there ain't no one, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. My heart can't take the beating, not having you to hold. A small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says I can't help pretending I don't love you anymore. I've got to take this chance or let it pass by. If I expect to get on with my life,
Awesome.
Yeah, Bobby. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming up to sing, Bobby, and talk and chat and have that discussion that we've had.
Yes,
Thank
it is Keith
Keysure.
Whitley.
Keysure,
Love the
YouTube.
song.
Thanks for coming in. We got oh, the chat's getting away. Thanks for chatting, guys. Thank you so much for chatting. Um,
All right. Bye, everybody.
Life
Nice
with
to
Min
meet you.
Min, our Asian
Yeah,
Darren, Bobby's. Thank you for coming up, Bobby.
Drop your link
See
to your
you,
live
see you
stream.
tonight. I'll see you later in your morning, Bobby. When you wake up, I'll
All
see
right.
you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Like to see everybody
Darren,
there. I will drop
you
the
thought
link.
you thought it was Japanese. It's Life with Min Min Yoon. Hello from Korea. So
Excellent.
I guess South Korea, North Korea doesn't have internet. I don't think.
Yeah.
Not
If they
not
do,
for the
it's only the
public.
state government.
Yeah. It's only the top people. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah,
that
North
they
Korea
can-
has pigeons
If
still.
anyone knows the truth, then we're finished. So that's really that's the reason for that. If they know the truth, we're finished. Projects with Paul is here. Good to see you, Paul. E.T. Trevor Freely turning into a good friend. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I need water.
No more liquid.
Cookies and coffee. Just two cookies. There's little tiny ones. And coffee.
Oh,
Giving me the hiccups. I need water.
Toby, want to come see your friend?
Bobby, if you're still listening, that did sound good, man. I enjoyed that. Tammy says it wasn't good. It was absolutely fantastically fantastic. Awesome. Golden buzzer. Wait a minute. I didn't sing yet. That's not fair.
Life is
I have tinnitus in my left ear. I can barely hear anything out of my left ear, and I hear noise. It's like it's like the golden buzzer. Thank you, guys. Don't do your link, guys. Type JAY. Don't drop your link like that. It will not help you grow. That doesn't help, guys. If we follow your link, it would just get removed by YouTube. That's the rule. Me Time, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Me Time, she was doing a good live stream the other day. That was awesome. I enjoyed it. James, Gype, thumbs up, James. James is jumping his link. I don't know. There's no talking to James. Good guy, but James, we're talking about dropping your main link in chat rooms is the reason people are getting subs removed. We believe that to be true. YouTube won't say it, but that's what's happening. Watching a video will keep your connection though, guys, because it's about watching videos, I guess. Guys, so, pin my link. Keysure, you got to type in JAY. Keysure, type JAY. We're not going to just do your link like that. I'll check you out. Hold on, Keysure. We're really not doing that today, guys. Keysure is 1.1K. So you have 1,000 subscribers. You need to worry about videos now. So you're doing a walk and talk here. What language is that?
Hi, Me Time.
So there's not enough volume on there, but I'm having hearing trouble right now. So maybe I'm the one with the trouble. I'm not sure. So, but you need more volume. You have enough subscribers. What you need to worry about is your videos. So let's go over that one more time, right, Darren? Oops, I lost it.
It doesn't hurt to remind people.
It's Messenger. So here are the 5 or 6 things you need to worry about. Where's my... All right. You need a compelling title. So let's look at that. My first vlog, please support. Yeah, that's the wrong title. I don't want to be mean, but you need strangers to watch your videos and become your fans. So your strangers looking for good videos to watch. My first vlog, please support. They're not looking for that. They're not searching for it. So it's interesting to you, but it's not compelling to strangers. That's what you need. You need strangers to become your fans. So that is a video that nobody cares about. It doesn't mean they can't learn to care about it. It just means when people are looking for things that are interesting to them, they don't know you, so it's not going to be interesting. So make a compelling title. The title should tell me what I'm going to see in the first 30 seconds. What am I going to see immediately? So, number 2, the video tells the story in the first 30 seconds. It's got to be. It can be a trailer. The trailer has to be part of the video, not your channel trailer, or a hook that gives reasons to watch it, which is outcome driven. What am I going to get out of watching your video? What does the viewer have for an outcome in this video? That's what you need to start your video with. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons that your videos are no good. You don't have a compelling title. Your video doesn't tell the story in the first 30 seconds. Love your fans, not your content. You have to show gratitude, not bitterness. You have to have a call for action, which is to remind people to please subscribe after you give them a reason to watch. Long-term consistency is better than short-term intensity, so just stay consistent. Don't make videos that nobody cares about, which is what the number one thing. So your compelling title has to be compelling to the viewer, to me. Your intro, that's good. You had a good intro. It's just, but don't do an intro that's not related to the video. And make sure you have knowledge of the video. Those are the things you need to do, guys. Right, Secretary Bucci Bonita, right there. Lola J, my best friend, right there. One of our best friends of me and Norma. Jay gave me Norma's phone number way back, way back in the day. That's so funny. I said, she says, call this lady. And I said,
what you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Oops.
left it on too long. So the rest is history, guys. So Darren, we got married twice. Someone tells Norma, he doesn't know our laws. And Norma said that to me. She said, he doesn't know our laws. And you know what? I said, honey, she doesn't know the laws either. It was so ridiculous. There are lawyers that don't know the exact laws about stuff, and police too. I remember being in an argument with a cop at night. It was bedtime. I had an important interview in the morning, and I needed to rest and be bright-eyed and cheery in the morning. And so he's banging on my door at 11:30 at night, and I'm like, and I'm yelling at him. He's telling me what to do, and I said, "That's not the law." And he's acting like a tough guy, and I said, "That's not the law." He's acting like the $6 million man. I forget his name, but he played a cop with a helmet and the visor. You couldn't see his eyes. That's what he thought he was, and it's like Robert Conrad. That's what he looked like with a police motorcycle outfit on. We called the police station and said he's not on duty tonight. he dressed up as a motorcycle cop just to bust my chops. And I'm yelling at him like, "That's not the law." I just kept saying that. That's not the law. He's telling me what to do. So I don't hate cops. Cops are great guys. There's always somebody that's going to use there are people in government too. They use their position to, they're gonna tell you, oh, if you want me to leave you alone, give me money or whatever it is. If you want this, what I have access to, whether it's information or something, paperwork or whatever, they'll sell it to you. Like, okay, I'm going to reject you until you pay me to sell it to you, and then that's how you'll receive it after that. But then they don't spell it out clearly for you, so they expect you to just figure it out. And then if they don't like you, they'll charge you for bribery. Oh, you're trying to bribe a cop? You trying to bribe a cop? No, not you. You're too smart. You suck. Bobby, and then they'll call you stupid. Bobby, I love the song Below. Brother, thank you so much. I'm happy lady. That's Teddy Trott right there. So, Blessed Friday, Lola Jane. Lola Jane, I guess her oldest had a baby, so that makes her a Lola. Well, Lola means grandmom. Jay, you're too young to be a grandmother. She looks like a young lady. It's unbelievable.
Oh, Jello.
Paying people piss me off. Yeah, I know. It's all through society. It's not one place or one type of people. It's all through society, guys. You can't have enough money. Nobody has enough money, guys. Stop it. Stop looking for money. Nobody has enough, but they have too much. Darren, poor people in America are living in luxury.
Are they?
Yeah, because they're not really poor. They think poor. Poor
That's
people spend money on to show their friends that they're rich. It's like ridiculous.
yeah.
Okay, your job is you part time. You don't even work full time. Part time, you bring food to the table at a restaurant, and then you want your friends to think you're rich.
Yes.
Or that one person takes a liking to you. Maybe they think you're cute or nice or kind or whatever, and then they give you a huge tip, and then you go out to another restaurant and you spend all that money.
It's true.
You go to a better restaurant, and then you have a night out, and you take pictures, and it's up on Instagram or Facebook, or whatever. It's like, oh, last night. This is awesome. And I'm not singling anybody out. Millions of people do this.
Just lottery winners. If you ever
Be
made it,
friendly and have a good content. Yeah, we're trying to make fun of this, Jay. We're trying to make fun of this. I'm falling behind on the chat, guys. I can't sing. I mean, I can try, but I have ear infection, and it's ringing in my ear. They call it tinnitus. It's hard for me to hear the music. It was a slow developing problem. I had the problem for a while, Darren, but I was able to overcome it.
did you get medicine for it, Jay?
ET, I see you later. Yeah, I bought some eardrums for wax removal, eardrops, and that it didn't work. And then that's when I called the doctor, and then he gave me something different. He gave me an antibiotic, but he said it takes about 5 days or so to start working. So he just said
Wow,
keep
okay.
using it. So I'm still hearing it's ringing in my ear. It's like a buzz. And I think it's the reason I was having trouble hearing exactly what people were saying. And it was the problem was like growing, and I didn't realize it. Thinking back now, in hindsight, I realized that that was what was happening.
Uh-oh.
Have to go, ET. Thank you for hanging out. ET's becoming a good friend. Thanks, ET.
Yeah, ET's awesome. Thank you, ET.
Should go see what your channel is about. I know I was there once, but I forgot. I forgot what it was about. I will take another look. I will do that. It's good to guys. It's good to look around with and see what people have for videos. See what they're doing. It's good. That's a good thing. Um, Even the big channels. Dan Locke has a great channel. He's Korean. He's from South Korea. He's a self-made billionaire. And he's so good at speaking and about content and stuff like that. He's a CEO, obviously, corporate owner. He just understands things quickly, and he speaks well. He articulates very, very well. And there's, he talks about that too. It's like you have to watch other people and learn from them. I've said that before, Darren. Even if I think somebody doesn't really have a good channel, I will go to their channel and I will learn something, whether it's good or bad. I will learn it. I will learn it.
Sounds good, Tammy.
If people got really good well water, there would be no shortage in water. Ed, we had a well when I lived in New Hampshire. We had a well. We had what I think is an above average beautiful place. The area around us, and I have a video about it, but I don't know how to make it exciting. It's just beautiful. Um, Great place to live. We had well water, but occasionally we would get a notice from the town that no, we have to be careful. Don't waste water watering lawn for the next 2 weeks. Don't water your lawns for 3 weeks or whatever because there's a potential shortage. Not that there's a because the water table once that runs out, there's no piped water coming in. So because they don't have that infrastructure. The center of town did, but not the outskirts where we were. So we had to be careful about that. And also, every few years, we had to have that tested to see if the water was okay. Because years ago, there was a plant, some type of, I don't know what they were manufacturing, but they were in the area, and there's a concern that possibly, not positively, but possibly, that there's contamination from an old spill or something like that. It wasn't an oil plant. It wasn't fuel or anything like that. But they thought, well, maybe they spilled something that got into the ground and it could leak into everybody's drinking water. So that every once in a while that has to get tested. So now, when I was living with my brother a few years earlier, we had like a yellowish in the shower. We had white. The walls of the shower were white, and after like 2 or 3 months, they would start to turn yellow. That's from the water. So we weren't drinking that water. We had filters down in the basement from the water pump. That was also well water. but there's like a lot of whatever turns red, and it's like it will rust if it sits on metal. There'll be rust, and that sort of thing. And so that was in the water. You can shower with it. And you can get it on in your mouth as long as you don't like drink it like all day long. You'll be okay. But the filters would turn like brownish red, and you'd have to change those every couple of months. So in the movie Back to the Future, they were drinking brown water. They gave him a glass of water, and it was brown. He looked at it. He was like, "Oh no, I'm in the wrong dimension." It's like we give our dog the tap water, and she's healthy. She's a healthy dog, but we don't drink it. We drink we bring in the jugs of water, the 6-liter jugs. Shadow, you know about that. You do that too, right? You bring in the water.
Yeah.
Store, yeah. So, who's having a caroling contest? Jello Villarico. Team Karen is having a caroling contest. Really? I do that song, Jesus is Just All Right. Oh, yeah. And I do What If God Was One of Us. Those aren't carols, though. Those aren't Christmas carols. What if God was... That's just a rock and roll song. But at least it's singing about God. It's asking a question. What if? What if?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a gentle way to bring rock fans into knowing about God a little bit. Except for J. Mike, maybe in Rome. A house in London with 45 rooms, 8 floors, 2-floor parking in the basement is up for sale for £500 million. What?
What a
That's
deal.
That's $500 million. What are you talking about?
What a deal.
That's too much. It's not going to sell. Oh, maybe King Charles will buy it. Or one of the princes. Play the guitar for us. Well, I got to change sound cards, and then the mic has to, and it doesn't have singing mode. I can switch the mic. That it will work, but then I don't. I have run into some issues with that. Right down with StreamYard. I'm not sure what the issue is. Oh, it's the StreamYard.
Sometimes that glitches.
No, StreamYard is set up with Bluetooth for the sound card, so that's why it doesn't work. I can hear it, but you don't hear it. So Darren and Shadow will say, we don't hear it. And I'm like, I'm hearing it. But my recorder, my video recorder, will hear it because the settings aren't in the way. So YouTube settings are switched away from, it's switched onto this sound card. When I have to switch sound cards, it doesn't read the sound card. So that's the problem. That's the reason. So for me to switch that, it's like a pain to get it back to the other. I'll be sitting here fumbling around and it won't look good, guys. So that's why I don't play the guitar. I feel bad about that. If I can figure it out, the good channels have guys in the room helping them with. I can figure it out, but then I got to figure out how to get it back. It's a pain. The Bluetooth settings in StreamYard is the issue. I had it working each way, but then it's wrong the other way. So I can't do live streams that way. Or maybe I could just forget about the sound effects down. But then, see, the sound card helps me hear better. Which I have tinnitus right now. I have an ear problem. My hearing is partially blocked right now. So, but when you sing, the sound card helps you hear it better, and that's what helps you sing better. So if I switch sound cards, I won't have that happening. I can hear it, but it won't. It's not ideal for singing. You can do it, but it's not ideal. So, and right now my ears are messed up. I'm under a doctor's prescription for my ears. It's taking too long down. He said it will. It would take almost a week, but this is the beginning of day 3, guys. And yesterday I was out all day, so that didn't help. What a runaround you get here, Darren, for certain things. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to really Because if I say too much, I'm not really. I won't be able. I won't truthfully be specific because then I don't have. I don't have any. I don't have
Or is it?
the proper information to say anything specific. So I have to be. I have to keep quiet about that. It's just. It was annoying.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Very annoying.
It's not fun.
I did everything right, and then they turned around and said, told Norman, well, he doesn't know our laws. Oh, neither do you. I'm gonna be polite though, because in the end they'll just send me back to the USA if they think that they don't like. If someone doesn't like me, I gotta go back. I burned my bridges, Darren. I didn't tell my family I hate them. That's not the bridge I burned. I can't. I got rid of my houses. I can't go. In my cars, there's nowhere to go back. There's nowhere to go. I'll be a ward of the state I don't like. Jesse Michelob. That sounds like beer. Michelob. Michelob is a European beer, right? Darren?
Michelob Light?
Yeah. Where's Michelob beer from? What country?
No idea.
Shadow. Where do they make Michelob beer? I know you know. Is that a German beer? I'm not sure if it's German or Denmark. I don't know.
Which one?
Michelob beer. What's taking you so long? You should have Googled.
Mickey.
Michelob beer. Michelob. Michelob beer. Where's the Oh, they're not.
Michelob.
Michelob headquarters. All right, here it is, guys. Are you ready?
Yes.
Why am I getting all these? I'm getting like pop-ups. St. Louis, Missouri. It's a
American.
they are headquartered at One Bush Place, St. Louis, Missouri. They are a subsidiary of Budweiser.
Ah.
Anheuser-Busch, I should say.
Mm.
Well, that's no. I believe that, but also they could always sell ownership. Let's see about us. Okay, overview. Let's see. What is taking so long? Okay. It says about jobs and stuff. Oh, this is gobbledygook. They don't make it too easy because when you're looking for a job, they want you to do your research. They don't want to make it easy. You know why? Then they don't get people who don't care.
Michelob beer is American beer.
Yeah, Michelob is it's Anheuser-Busch, which is the parent company of Budweiser.
Yes.
They make it sound sophisticated. What we offer overview, technology, search engine, market analytics and visualizations, team management, and collaboration. It's corporate. This is crazy. This is all. Most corporations are like similar in the way they do that. It's like ridiculous. I always shrug my shoulders in the meetings. It's like, really? What do I do today? I was a freaking controller. I didn't care. I mean, I did care, but it was ridiculous. I would find out the right exact way to say that. It's like, what are we doing here? I just want to. I mean, I don't want to go home with nothing to do. That's every Friday. I realized that every Friday at 4:55 p.m. there would be an email and there would be an issue, and then if you're already left to go home, you'd be back on Monday morning, like and they're working 7 days a week, because emails never stop in the corporate world, and it's like.
Oh.
There was a problem. How come it's not handled? They'll call you at night. They'll call you at home. They'll call you on freaking Sunday morning. Can you go back to the hotel and help them? It's freaking 7 a.m. on a Sunday. I'm 50 miles away. Is anyone closer? No, it's your responsibility. Okay. All right. I'll call Jennifer. I'll make a phone call. Hi, Michelle. Mike just called me. can you stop by the hotel? Are you in the area? You didn't go away for the weekend, right? No, I'm nearby. I'll take care of it. Okay, thanks. There'll be sushi lunch for you tomorrow or Tuesday. Stuff like that. Sushi was like a treat for us back then because we could have it delivered. It's like the only thing our restaurant didn't have was sushi, or we didn't have Chinese food or anything like that. But we had a cheap place to deliver it, right? So someone thought they were going to bust our chops, my chops. It's like, you're eating sushi while the other employees are eating hamburger. I said, most of the employees are ordering pizza and it's the same price. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was expensive. No. Plus, we don't want pizza. It's bread. We'll be fat. Oh, sorry. I know you're fat. Oh! I'm not making fun of fat people. I know you're fat. It's okay. Stop eating pizza and burgers and fries and Coke. Yeah, I'm still in the Philippines, Paul. Paul's asking. I'm 4 minutes behind. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I applied for my permanent visa yesterday. I'll know in 3 weeks.
Oh, good.
They don't tell you all the steps. It's like so ridiculous. And then they say, well, you don't know the law. I followed the checklist steps to the T, right? I had a satchel full of documents, right? And they didn't like it. So we went to the lawyer at the annex and they set it up for us. And we went back and they didn't like it. And we paid. We paid them twice. That's unbelievable. So they're playing games. Norma said, don't say anything, Jay. Well, I'm not saying that they're committing crimes. I'm saying they're playing games because there's no specific information about how to do this. So they just want you to pay someone to do it. So, and then, because then money exchanges hands. And now I'm saying it. I don't know for sure what the heck they're doing. I don't really know. But for one thing's for sure, I don't know their laws because the laws are like, I went specifically by their official checklist, and not only was it not good enough, it wasn't anything like what they wanted. But I had everything they wanted, and then they didn't like it. It was like weird. And we skipped breakfast. We went there, and then we were there all day, so we skipped lunch too. We had a quick dinner. It was 5:00. My first bite to eat. I didn't even have a cookie for breakfast, or not even a banana or nothing. Not even a bite of anything. And we didn't even have coffee. We were there all day. But hopefully that everything will work. Hopefully, I got nowhere to go. They can't deport me. I got nowhere to go. Oh man, without a country, I'm lucky I got a paycheck. I'm lucky. God loves me. Loves everybody. The Tinkle Fairy, yeah. You know why? Because I'm chugging down liquid, mostly coffee, but some. And I had a thing of water
It
and
goes
juice.
in, then it comes out.
Yeah, if you don't eat when you're drinking liquid and you don't eat, you're gonna pee it out. You can lose 8 pounds if you don't eat for a day, Darren, and you can keep drinking as long as you don't put sugar in your coffee. Cream and sugar is the problem. So if you're drinking black coffee all day, well, not all day, but 1 cup here, cup there, and you're not eating food, you will lose about 8 pounds.
Oh.
Not in 1 day. You'll lose 8 pounds in 2 days by your second day. But then you have to eat to have energy. You need a fresh meal for energy. You won't have. You can't just starve yourself to lose weight. It doesn't work that way. You need energy to burn calories, and then you have to move your body for that to burn calories. You can't. Excuse me. You can't just. I need water. That's why I haven't had any water. I had juice and coffee. Two beers. Sometimes I think maybe 2 beers really is very funny. I don't know. It's not fat. It's a full reserve for a sex machine. No, that would be energy. Let's see. But you only need a little food for energy, guys. You don't need like a huge meal full of pasta and bread and all that. You don't need that, guys.
Boy, is it good.
But the thing is, that makes you happy. Yeah. So you do need to be happy with your food, but you don't need too much of the wrong things. People say, well, I don't eat that much. Yeah, but you eat the exact things that will stop you from losing weight. And that's what's hard to understand for people. When you always see people like, there's this idea out there that, well, if I get a companion that's in the same boat as me, we both need to lose 20 pounds or whatever it is. It's really 40, but they'll kid themselves. I only need to lose 10 or 15 pounds, and then but they'll find a companion to motivate each other, and then they'll, especially workmates, they'll do it too, but they won't. They'll do it to like so that they'll both help each other stay on the diet for weeks, 4 or 5 weeks or whatever it is. But they don't consult the person with correct body weight because it doesn't occur to them, well, he's not in this because he doesn't need to lose weight, so therefore he can't. We don't need him to join us to motivate each other. And then the problem is they don't know. The first step they take is the mistake. They'll get a program from Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig or Dr. Atkins or something like that, and then they'll or the the healthy diet, whatever they want to call it, the Atkins diet, whatever it is.
Diet.
But you need to be happy with your food. It needs to be a long-term investment instead of a short-term success. Like, that's the problem. Your diet needs to be what you always, your regular life. That's you have to find a diet that can. My middle daughter, she's a genius. She said years ago, Dad, you have a paleo diet. And I said, what are you talking about? I don't have a diet. She goes, yeah, but the way you eat, it's like the paleo diet. So I looked it up and I went, she's darn right. You're darn tootin'. But it wasn't exact because they're showing you gourmet stuff, salmon on spinach but I only eat salmon on asparagus. That is true. That was my favorite meal. But I was making it myself. I was cooking my own salmon, and asparagus is very easy to cook. And because all you need to do is garnish it with a little bit of garlic and Italian herbs. That's all you need. And some olive oil. That's all. You don't need to put spaghetti sauce on or anything like that.
Hi, Sam's Chronicles.
The Tinkle Fairy is hanging out. Yeah, type J-A-Y. Hinmin, type J-A-Y. Hinmin Min. I think it's Hinmin. Did I say Hinmin Min? I lost it.
Yeah, Min something.
Min Hin or Hin Min or Min. I forget. Something like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get. I took it away. Just type J-A-Y, guys. I'm on your channel. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on your channel. Where is it? I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. It's all in Korean. She's a good-looking lady. She is Korean. Let me see. You know what? I'll do that again. Where is my translator? It is Life with Min Min Yoon. Min Min Yoon. It is Korean. In Min Yoonwa Kam Ham Kakahanen Life. I can't. It's very hard for me because I never studied Korean, but it means life with Min Min Yoon. That's her channel. That's her channel description, guys. So check it out. I'm there. Am I? Where am I? I was there. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Life with Min Min Yoon. I'm going to ring the bell, subscribe bell. Let's check it out. She does shorts. She does, looks like live streams. So I'm going to check that out. Right, well, thumbs up. I'm all subscribed. All right. I will introduce myself. All right, so Tammy says, all I have had today is chicken fried rice with some curry sauce. Okay, so that means you ate today. You are rich. You are fortunate. You're a fortunate one. Sam's Chronicles, Mega Love Shout out. I know I'm a little bit behind, a couple minutes behind, guys. Sam is here. Good to see you, Sam. Sam and I are becoming friends a little bit. I always liked Sam. He always has something kind to say. Hello, Sam's Chronicles. Thank you for visiting J Mike's channel. You rock. Please like and share the stream.
That's cool.
So how many have liked and shared the stream? When I will check that I usually check it once every 3 weeks or so. I will give that a thumbs up when I see you. I will thank you. Sam, yep. Tammy hopes you're well, Sam. Yeah, I think everybody's well. Well, they would have let us know, right, Darren? In the chat.
Usually.
YouTube, yeah, guys, just when we start the live stream, we talk about the pointers and things that we need to know. I made mistakes too. I did a premiere this morning. We went last week to the Venice Grand Canal Mall, and I made the mistakes I'm talking about, but I tried to fix it a little bit, and so I'm still not perfect. So I will understand if it doesn't go viral. The longer, it's only a 7-minute video, but it's hard to get a lot of views on them, Darren, because I realized I started off quiet, and it wasn't supposed to be quiet, but I misspoke, and I didn't want to use the. I wanted 30 seconds to go by before that seemed like forever, and then I used the artificial voice. That's the first time I did a video with the artificial voice, but I just realized I broke my own rule, or the rule I'm choosing to follow, and the advice I'm giving. It needs to pop in 30 seconds. Now the visual popped. That was like the gondola ride. That was pretty cool, but there was no vocals. I took the sound out because I misspoke right there, while I was live because I was distracted. No excuses. There's no excuses in YouTube, guys. But that's what. So I'm not perfect yet, but I'm starting to get it, guys. My friend, I wish Reggie would. My friend Reggie, the guy that gave me the guitar, he was great. We could walk into Dunkin' Donuts, and he would go, "Hey, how you doing today? I just want you to let you know that God loves you, and so do I." And then everyone would start talking about that. It's like this is a funny guy, and he would never stop. It was always positive and gratitude. He was always showing gratitude for life.
That's amazing.
He didn't have a near-death experience, but he thought that he was going to die, and he got on his knees, like away from home. He was near some park near Harvard Square, I guess, the famous Harvard Square in Cambridge, and it was like 3 a.m. or whatever. And he thought he would die that night, and he said he started praying to God, and it saved his life. That was like 20 years ago. And he's a good guy now. He showed me his room full of guitars. There's a video. It's on Facebook. I'm going to put that. No, I wasn't doing videos then, but there was I have the live photos. They're 3 seconds on iPhone. So I got a couple of clips of those. And I did a video about my family. When I left, I did a video of my family. So it's on Facebook. And so there's a few seconds of him talking. And it's kind of, I'm thinking maybe I'll post that on YouTube. I don't know. It's personal. So I'm not sure if I'm going to post it. Because it's okay to post personal videos, but the rule, it's not a rule. It's just, it is what it is. People, the general public doesn't care about your family videos. That's why it's well believed now that the days of the intro to start your video are over. There's no use for that, because I think everyone thought that was cool, and it was cool. No, just to be a video by itself, that's a different story. You can have that video out, just make videos like that. That's fine. But really, what people aren't looking for that unless they're your friends. Now, if your channel grows like crazy, more people will want to see that. That's true. If you have 20,000 subscribers and you get 20,000 views on that, then you get, and maybe a few more, then, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nilda, Neho, good morning. Good to see you.
Just try different things. Try different things and then go from there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that don't do it. We're saying that here's how you can. If you're trying to grow, wondering why, if you have 1.6 thousand subscribers or 1.2 or whatever, your next goal, stop fishing for subscribers and work on making each video a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to make a video about what I said today, guys. I'll maybe clip this one and see what happens. Because we're probably going to get copyrighted for the singing. Maybe I'll just cut that and put it out as a video. I'm not sure how I'm going to. I'll play it back and see how that sounded. I'll just make a better video and I'll use that. I've been thinking of doing that anyway. Yeah, and the Tinkle Fairy is kicking me right in the belly. Brave young lion! Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. What is this? What's the meaning of all these chats? What's going on? Come on down. I mean up. The letter is up, and the saying is "come on down." You know why they say down instead of up?
Mhm.
It comes from the game show, right?
Oh, Bob Barker.
The stage is down at the
Up,
bottom.
come down.
It's not Bob Barker. No, it was the prices. It
Price is
was
Right.
no. It was not Bob Barker. It was a different game show. I'm trying to think of it. He said, "Come on down," which because the stage was at the bottom, all the seating went up, so the people in the back would get cold and they would come down
Is
the
that
aisle.
is that
There was a ramp. There was a ramp for them to run down.
the money one? What is it?
Monty Hall. I think Monty Hall was the
Yeah,
host.
that
What was the
maybe,
heck
yeah.
was the name of that show? Um, it was in the 70s and 80s, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm gonna Google it, guys. Wait long ball. Let's make a deal. I believe it was Let's Make a Deal.
That makes sense. Well, I gotta step down, Jay. I gotta get ready
Hold
for
on.
bed. It is approaching midnight, and
It is.
getting
It
ready
is,
for
isn't it? It's
tomorrow.
getting late, guys. So, guys, it's Friday. Oh, a little bit of sun. The clouds prevail in the middle of the day here down. We get sun in the morning usually. There's a little bit of sun, but it probably will. The clouds will probably prevail again today. The same thing happened yesterday. It poured like the dickens about 2 p.m. and it rained hard for like an hour or two, and then at 4, it was just a little few drops coming down when we came outside. So for about an hour or two, it was like raining hard, hard, hard. Cats and dogs, and then there was just a few drops, and then it stopped. It's weird here. And then the sun's back out, and then it gets dark. It gets dark early here, but not. It doesn't stay light like in the summer as late, and it doesn't get dark as early in the winter. So there's a smaller window of light and dark. It's more even because we don't get the 15 hours of daylight in winter here. It's only 13. So it goes from 11 to 13, depending on. Now it's 12 hours right now, first day of autumn, it's 12, so it's about a 12-hour difference. It's like 12 hours and 15 minutes of darkness right now. It's 15 minutes per month, or 20 minutes per month difference. Does that make sense? It goes no. I have to stop and do the math, but it's only a 2-hour swing from first day of summer to first day of winter. It's a 2-hour swing in the daylight here, so it's almost always the same.
Yeah.
It's not like in your first day of summer, Darren, 4th of July, June 22nd. It's light out like into the night, right? It's weird.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it's so in the summertime here, when it gets dark, I think it's late, and it's not that late. Or especially now, like October, it was getting dark at like 5:30.
That's right. That's right.
Let's make a deal. Yeah, I did. I looked it up, and it's Let's Make a Deal.
That's right.
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
All right, Jay, I'll step down.
Okay, Dan. All right,
We will
Dan.
see you maybe Saturday night. I know I might be working a show,
So-
so it'll be Monday. My
I
Monday
think
or Tuesday morning.
Your
Yours will
stream
be
is
the
up
next one, I think.
the 18th. So 18th is Tuesday morning. That's your next one, right?
Yep.
You're not live Sunday, Saturday
No,
night.
because I'm at a show. I'm filming.
Okay, so that works for me because I gotta, I'll be at church anyway. So
Exactly. Shadow's head Swede. God bless.
Yeah, Derek. God
Nice
bless,
to meet you,
Derek.
brother.
God bless, Darren.
Bye, everybody in the chat. See you all soon. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to Halloween. Lots of prizes, lots of singing, lots of fun.
Yeah, guys, don't miss the Halloween party. That's the following week on the
Jay's,
29th.
J Mike is a judge. Shadow
I'm a
Scout
host.
maybe.
Well, I will probably drop in. Yes.
So it'll be
Yay! Thank
Saturday
you.
night at 9 in the Philippines, and it'll be Saturday morning at 9 in North America, Eastern time zone.
And it'll be
So
3
it'll be
p.m.
8 o'clock Central.
At 3 p.m. my time.
Correct. Correct.
So a little bit early for
So
you,
I will
Darren,
have time to join you.
but it will be a Saturday, so people will be off work. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, it should be fun. Thank
Except
you,
the
Tammy
food stuff.
Trott. God bless everybody. Good night.
Sweet
All right,
dreams.
bye, Darren.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Darren. Bye. Oh,
I got the wrong voice there. Bye-bye!
Oh, I got to be careful. I'm worried about exiting the studio and closing. No, it's not into the broadcast. I'm okay.
just shut off your cam and go mute. Make sure you mute. We don't want to hear snoring.
Okay. There you go.
Or cats fighting. We don't want to hear that. All right.
And to give you watch hours.
He doesn't have to mute. I'll mute him myself. I'll kick him out. No, it's good. It's cool. If you guys want to come up here and just do that, you can hang out until we're done. Like Brave Young Lion, you got that? Did you get the message? The memo? Come up and do what Darren's doing, and then Shadow is host of this segment, guys. Is Shadow Scout Swede. Now I have the ear problem, Shadow. I don't know if I can sing. I don't know. And it's time for my medicine. And that is like gooey because it's ear drops. And they're like, it's not like water. It's not like eye drops. It's not like a saline. They're like sticky and gooey and like it's like pancake syrup.
Oh.
I don't know. So what do I want to sing? I don't want to sing anything crazy because it's hard to sing when you can't hear yourself. Right? So don't go away, guys. We're thinking of what to do. We're working on the fly here, guys. We've got projects with Paul hanging out. Tammy still hanging out. Thank you, Brave Young Lion. Who else is here? 9 million people in the house. So a lot of people coming in and out. That's good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing that. 77 thumbs up. Thank you, guys, for the thumbs up. If you haven't already done that, please smash that like button, guys. Let's see. Do you love me? I'm gonna I'll try to do one that I've done a lot. That way, it's a little bit easier to sing the songs because you really need your ears when you're going with songs you don't sing all the time. You really need your ears, Shadow.
Yeah.
Ears and memory. That's why it's hard to sing a new song. Even if I say, "Yeah, that's beautiful," I should sing that, and I'm like, and then when I'm on the live stream, it's like it's not in my fresh memory. You need a song that you've always had in your memory, and it's easier to recall it, and then that's what makes it better. So that's why I never thought about singing this, but one day I just thought, hey, you know what? I might be able to sing this, and I was just like experimenting, and that's like, yeah, that works, because I sang it in the house, and I'm like, hey, you know, maybe I can give that a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. And then the algorithm said, hey, everybody in the YouTube world online right at the moment, this channel is live. You might like to watch this. You might like J Mike Live. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm deaf in one ear, but I'm going to try it. You broke my heart because I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake him down. Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me? I'm in the mood. Do you love me? Do you love me? And now that I can dance. Watch me now. Ah, work it out, baby. Ah, you're driving me crazy. Just a little bit of soul now. I can mash potato. I can mash potato. I can do the twist. I can do the twist. And now tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. How do you like it like this? Do you like it like this? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. How do you love me? Do you love me?
tell me, tell me, tell me, why do you love me? 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 Hey, work, work, work it out, baby. Work, work, well, you're driving me crazy. Work, work, don't you get lazy? Work, 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 hey, hey, baby. Work, work, you're driving me crazy. Work, work, don't get lazy. Work.
So there's two stories behind that song, Shadow.
Okay.
Songs like that, everyone in the English-speaking world knows that song. That's an oldie. It's from, I think that's from 1963. That goes way back. That goes back to my mother's day. But everybody in the English-speaking world knows that song, and I'll tell you why. It was number one in 1963, 64, right around there, before the Beatles. And in 1987, it was used in a movie that was the number one movie and the number one soundtrack, the number one album at the same time. And it was from the scene, one of the early scenes of the movie Dirty Dancing with, forgot her name, the girl that played Baby, and Patrick Swayze was the star of the movie. And she went, it was off limits to guests, and that was the only place that the employees were allowed to party. They couldn't party in the guest area, so they went to their own private place. And they had, it was their off hours. It was like a Friday night or something, and it was late, like really late, because the rec hall was closed to the guests because they had to work there. So they had their own private party, and Baby wanted to see who Johnny was. And so she said, "Where can I find him?" And someone said, "Oh, he's back there at their, they're having a party tonight." So he told her where to go, and she went in the woods, and they had, it's like a big cabin. And someone came out, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Well, I'm bringing the watermelons in because they're going to have watermelon for the party. They're going to, they're going to put like vodka in it or something." So he goes, "You want to help me?" She goes, "Sure." He says, "That'll get you in the door because you don't work here. I mean, you're not one of the employees." So she said, "Okay, I'll do that." She carried the watermelon in, and then they were Dirty Dancing. And the song was, "Do you love me?" And she's like, "That's not what we see them doing in the rec hall." He goes, "Yeah, I know. This is what we do for fun." And it was like, I don't know if you saw the scene, but that was like must-see TV right there. Right? Tammy Trott talking about, it was that a good description of Do You Love Me? That was like, that movie was, that was one of the biggest movies of the year. I don't know if any other movie won the Oscar, probably some war movie that won the Oscar. I don't know. I can't remember. We could go back, but that was my favorite movie. I don't know if there's any other movie. Back then, there were a lot of movies about the American involvement in the Vietnam conflict in Southeast Asia, because a lot of American servicemen were affected by that, so the movies became popular. That was not one of them. That was a movie about a story about 23 to 25 years prior to that. It was just a story. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yep. Jennifer Grey. Yeah, I forgot her name. I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, it's Jennifer Grey. And then she had some cosmetic surgery to make her, she looked even prettier when she was older, because she had kind of a big nose. And that was the only thing keeping her from looking great. She looked okay, but it just made her look great after that. She went from average to really good looking with that cosmetic. She had her nose fixed or something. I don't know what they call that. Cosmetic surgery, I guess. But they did a good job, and she ended up looking very good. Um, I don't know how she got the role, but she got the role, and it was a good movie. I think maybe because she was realistic looking, that's part, and she had a good figure, so that helped her. And right place, right time. And I think she worked well with the actors in the movie, and they liked that. I think that's what got her the job. So she's a real actor. Mary Brownie, good to see you, Mary Brownie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. All those '80s classics, I really like a lot of those movies. The John Candy movies. Only the Lonely was one of them. I mean, he had several movies. He was actually in. He wasn't the star of the Blues Brothers, but he was in that movie. I think he was one of the cops they made fun of him in that movie. But he did. He was I liked him in Brewster's Millions, even though he wasn't the star of that movie either. He's a great supporting actor and a pretty good starring actor too. But I liked him as a supporting actor the best. John Candy. He had a great supporting role in Brewster's Millions. I'm sorry, but him and that woman he probably had the best role because he was the co-star with Richard Pryor. I guess Richard Pryor was older than we thought. They're both dead now. They didn't get to be very old. Yeah, Tammy, what do you? You live in the park carrying a watermelon. It's hard to carry watermelons. They have smaller ones here, but there's a lot of watermelon here. There's two types of water. There's yellow and red. The yellows are they're delicious, but they're full of seed. I like the seedless. There's some seed. There's like a couple of little white seeds in the seedless, but I don't like spitting seeds out with every bite. Take a bite, spit 5 seeds out. Take another bite, 5 more seeds. That's crazy. Sometimes it's 6 seeds. It's like too many seeds. I don't like that. I hate that. It's like eating fish that's full of bones. What do I want to do that for? That's your favorite movie, Tammy? Dirty Dancing is my all-time favorite movie of all time. I love the music, the dancing, and of course, yeah. Nobody puts baby in the corner. There was some good stuff in there. I like Patrick Swayze. I liked him in Roadhouse. That was hard to watch that movie because everyone's like trying to kill each other. But Jeff Healey was in that movie, and he was one of the employees at the bar. But he was actually an employee. He had to go to the employee meetings. He was the entertainer, but he was an employee. He was at the employee meetings. It's so funny. But he is like an underrated, amazing guitar player. He died. He was totally blind. He played sitting down with the guitar on his lap. He played the guitar like this, and he was a real guitar. He sounded like Clapton. That's how good he was. And I thought, how is he doing that? He learned how to play holding the guitar on his lap like a piano, and he is one of the greatest guitar players of all time. He's not rated high. He's not rated in the top 20, I don't think, but he is. To me, he's as good as Clapton or was. And he was blind, but that was a good movie. You had to see it. You got to see it. I can't describe that. You got to see it. He is the lead guitarist. You don't realize he's blind right away, because they don't really focus on him. But it was a crazy bar, and Patrick Swayze played a great role in that movie. I liked his role in that movie. That might have been one of his best movies. Because Dirty Dancing, you had that guy that played in Law and Order, played Baby's father, and then Jennifer Grey, and then the guy that was the boss, the MC of the rec hall, the recreation hall at the summer camp, or whatever they want to call it, the resort. The guy that always was on the mic at the resort, that he was in charge. He was in the movie. He was one of the stars too. So, but yeah, Baby had almost as good a role as Johnny. So that's what makes it a good movie. But in Roadhouse, it was almost all Patrick Swayze. Tom Guide Krakow, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Out until further notice. I'm only a minute behind. Jay, quick fire right now. Give me your best 3 tips to grow. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, you stay consistent on a schedule. Keep your schedule consistent. I know you've been hot one month and then cool the next. You've said that yourself. That's why I'm saying it. So stay consistent. When I was trying to get my visa to come here because there was a travel ban and I was monetized at the same time. And then right when I got monetized, I had to like put my nose to the grindstone to get, because the documents are, there's great, tremendous uncertainty with the documents. And we went through it again in this last month. More than once, because you got to keep going back and forth because they keep changing the rules. Every time you walk in the door, there's no rules. Oh, you don't know our laws. Oh, of course not. You just changed the rules this morning. So that's the deal. That's what they're doing. So there's hanky-panky going on. I do not want to talk about that. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but there's hanky-panky. There's signs everywhere. But they don't care. It's unbelievable. Filipinos are kind. The most shared opinion word of foreigners who come to the Philippines, the word most often spoken is the word kind. Mabait, ang mabait is the word. Mabait means kind, kind as an adjective, and ang mabait means very kind, like most kind. So that's what foreigners all agree with. But there's, just as there is in America, there's crazy laws. But on the websites, it says, the website states, for the visa I was applying for, states you must follow this exactly, or it will be rejected. So I followed it exactly. It was rejected. We want this. What? And then, of course, we want this.
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, you don't know the laws.
Neither do you.
There's laws that there's no laws. There's laws that about the fact that there are no laws. There's no specific law. So it's crazy. The times they are changing every day. So just a heads up, guys. It's like Roadhouse was a great movie. Yeah, I liked it. It's not considered an all-time great movie, but because Patrick Swayze is considered an all-time great, that movie gets mentioned. Yeah. Out until further notice. The number one tip: making videos that no one cares about. We're all guilty of that. That's what they all say. The big guys, the guys with the millions of subscribers, 100 million subscribers. He says it too. Making videos that nobody cares about. You got to get them to like you and care about you. That's when you do all those videos. So I realized I had to edit out everything. The video I did this morning, the premiere, I made mistakes while I was making that, talking mistakes. So I muted it and I went with the artificial voice. And I thought, because I was rushing it, and so I was experimenting, and I thought, okay, so there's another problem. Why are you experimenting? And then the first 30 seconds is the most important part of your video. It should usually be a highlight that is also in the video, or something that where did my note go? Oh, I overrode my note. Why did I do that? It should, the first 30 seconds should tell you what the title tells you, and it should say what they're going to see. So the video should tell, the first 30 seconds should tell the story, and it should either be a trailer or a hook, which gives reasons to watch and tell what the outcome is going to be, and that the viewer will want to keep watching. That's the tip. So, and that makes sense. So therefore, and Bobby was up here talking about, yeah, that's why vidIQ and a couple of other big channels, YouTube creator channel, saying like, get rid of the intro that everybody likes to do. The 10, 20, 30. Some people still do them for 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds, 15 to 30. 30 seconds is the average view time. people have a short attention span. If they hook you in 30 seconds, then you'll keep watching, and that's the idea. That's the key for the first 30 seconds. Hook them and get them to keep watching. And then do the call to action later, which is please subscribe, guys, if you want more good content like this. Because if you're still watching, you don't have to tell them they think it's good content. They're still watching. That means they still think that. Don't be condescending and tell them, yeah, I know you like it because you're still watching. They'll stop watching. Don't be condescending. You got to be positive and gratuitous. You got to be gracious. Like gratitude means, be thankful that they're watching. I like to say thank you. I'm not the best, but I like to say thank you a lot. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, guys. There's no mistake about that I say that. You have your moments. Yeah, it's up to you. Now, there's a lot of people in this category. Like, okay, I was all out for a year, gung ho. I got monetized, and I said, okay, I'll slow down. Big mistake. That's what happened to me. No, it wasn't a choice. I had to slow down. I had to get my visa. That's what everything was all about. Was getting back here, and being married to Norma. So not only was I applying for my visa, I was also doing my report of marriage, which almost didn't help me. It helped me get here, but there's a long story. I'm not ready to talk about that yet, because it's government business, and I still don't have my visa. I think they're going to give it to me, but I have to check back. So it goes upstairs, I guess. I thought they were going to do that on the spot, but it goes upstairs. Now, my ACR card, I already had 2 of them, but now I'm applying for my permanent one. But ACR I think that needs to be renewed every year, regardless. I'm not sure about that because the laws are vague and they keep changing. So, they don't officially change the laws. They just do that like by executive order, I guess. So, didn't you know there's a new commissioner? Yeah, you don't know the laws. Oh, really? Yeah, because nobody does. And I'm in the accounting business, so I know that auditing, they'll audit certain things, and you need to understand what your control points are, your control rules, and you have to pass those types of audits. And you got to get 100 on it. You can't just get a 70. You got to be 100. So. And then they show up and say, okay, you can't pass. So you can't get 100 on this one. You're only going to get a 90 because there's one of them we know that because you weren't informed of it. So we know you're not in compliance with it, right? So here's what it is. Are you in compliance? No. Okay, so you fail that one. So, but you don't fail the audit just because of that. So we're changing that rule too. Like today, it's like, it's okay. We just want you to know. It's like, really? So that's life. That's what life throws at you guys. Yeah. Guys, you're going up against Pedro Martinez today, so let's play some good defense and maybe we can beat them 1-0 if we're lucky. Right? So everybody's ready to face Pedro Martinez, and then they bring in the knuckleballer. Oh, there's been a change. Pedro's sick today. Here comes Tim Wakefield. And then and then you can't get a hit. I want a fastball. I can't hit that crazy knuckleball. Or vice versa. Yenny's here. Good to see you, Yenny. Whatever it is you're prepared for, you get something else. So, hiya, Yenny. Good to see you. Guys, we're still here. I wasn't sure how long we were going to go today. I'm never sure. They were asking that question today. How long are your live streams? We don't know. Well, they're usually between 3 and 5 hours, so I would say we average 4 hours, right, Shadow?
Yeah.
But, some days are different. I don't know. We're approaching the hour number 3 here, guys, but when I drink coffee and juice and stuff on an empty stomach, the Tinkle Fairy visits, and he's spending the day. I got no liquid, but this is grilled bananas or fried bananas, guys. It's not deep fried. It's on the flat pan. Fried cooked bananas. They're awesome. Ghost. Okay, we're talking about Patrick Swayze. I didn't like Ghost. It was Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg and Patrick Swayze. I didn't like the movie. It was the number one movie Oscar. I think it won the Oscar. I didn't hate it, but it was like I was indifferent. I thought, I'm not liking. I'm not feeling it. Now it was a touching moment, but I thought, overall I didn't feel it. One little touching moment in a movie is not enough for me. Now, my beliefs are a little bit different. I believe in exactly what the Bible says. What people don't realize, Jesus spends more time in the Bible warning us about hell than he does about heaven. But we all think we're going to heaven. So far, every prophecy in the Bible has come true or appears to be coming true. There are no lies in the Bible. He says that hell is total darkness and there's no ground to set your feet on. You are just floating in nothingness and you are crying your ass off. You don't have an ass. He said there's nothing but weeping and gnashing of teeth. That was written 2,000 years ago. Now, what's the unforgivable sin, guys? Let's go there. We're going to go there. What is the unforgivable sin? The intro I like to do in a moment from the video yeah, that's exactly right. Out until further notice. The intro, and I did speak to that. Well, how come I'm not looking at that? Oh, here it is. Yeah. The video tells the story in the first 30 seconds. It has to be either a trailer or a hook to give reason to watch. It's going to be outcome driven, or it has to be outcome driven. So it doesn't need to be. I like to take a little clip of what's in the video and put it at the beginning and then hook them that way. That's one way to hook them. Or it's outcome driven. Like, here's what we're going to find out in this video, guys. And you have to let the viewer know that. So, love your fans, not your content. Show gratitude, not bitterness. So be grateful that people are watching. You don't have to dwell too much on, like, thank you for. I mean, maybe mention that, but don't. That's not what your video is about. Like, please, can I get 1,000,000 thumbs up? You know, and some people have done that, but you know, your average video is not going to be doing that. Sam's Chronicles, yeah. Andrew, yeah, it's until further notices, Andrew. You got in trouble with Yenny. Don't let that happen. She's your bestie, right? I don't know nothing. When it comes to relationships, if you don't sit there and say, "Yep, I'm married to her. That's my wife, Norma," guys. If you guys aren't doing that, then I won't know. I don't see the behind the scenes. I don't know. Shadow, there's so many people on YouTube that are like girl boy, right? You know, guy and girl, or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend. They don't want anyone to know. It's like, okay, that's not going to end well. If that is true, somebody is your best girl or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. If that's true, and you're hiding it, that's not going to end well, guys, because that means that means you're ashamed of it, or it's something's not right. Someone's married, and that's a sin, guys. That's not going to end well, and it doesn't make you a bad person. I'm not judging you, because I've made that mistake before too, but I wanted it to be known she's my girlfriend, and that didn't happen. She was married. I'm sorry about that. I thought we could get her a lawyer and have her get divorced, and then I would marry her, and it didn't work out that way. Jay, what? I'm not even going to read that out loud, Andrew, because I don't know where you're going with that. Now, I know you're a good guy, and that you're not lying to me, but yeah. Andrew, we need to talk on Messenger. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a story. There's nothing. I'm not putting anyone to shame up here. I'm just saying, it's just a fact that if you're not if you're hiding something about who your girlfriend is, then that's not going to end well. But it will end because something's wrong. You need to be upfront about who your other significant other is, or it's not going to happen. Sing some Rod Stewart. Sam, I've been talking all day that I did one song, but I have an ear problem. I've got a prescription for my ear for some issue in my inner ears, and so I can't hear. I have tinnitus in my left ear. My right ear has the beginning of that same problem, so I'm taking some medication for that. I don't know how long it's going to take to clear up. I hope it clears up in the next couple of days, but it's been going on for a week. Sing some Rod Stewart. I got to sing something that's like totally in my memory that I don't have to have my hearing for. And Shadow. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show my premiere again because the Tinkle Fairy is still here, Tammy, and
Yeah.
so out until further notice, we need to talk just like for 5 minutes, but be prepared for a 10-minute because J Mike talks. I want to talk about that, but it's not. I don't wish anyone to fail or be harmed, but there's some strange. I want everyone to understand what's going on in the world for their own good and for everybody else's own good too. Sometimes we're the cause of the thing that's dying or failing is the thing that makes the most noise, guys. So most of us know who's doing all the yelling and screaming. They are the ones, the groups that are dying. They feel it. And they want us to listen, but what the heck are we listening to? Same thing over and over. So we use that phrase here in Australia. What am I missing? Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Here it is. So I gotta refresh that.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? You should consider getting TubeBuddy. I've been using TubeBuddy for the last...
All right. Guys, I'm going to flex. The premiere played like 3 hours ago. I'm going to flex that right now, and then I'll be right back. Let's present. Oh, StreamYard keeps changing what they call all the buttons. It's weird. It's a totally different language, and I'm freaking out. Okay, so here it is. Get that on there. All right. Guys, don't go away. We're just going to run this video. This is the premier romantic mall in the Philippines. It's the Venice Grand Canal Mall in Taguig City, part of the 11-city Metro Manila. Here we go, guys.
Venice Grand Canal is a lifestyle mall development under Mega World Lifestyle Malls, located inside the 50-hectare, 120-acre, McKinley Hill Township of Mega World Corporation in Taguig City, Metro Manila, Philippines. The mall was awarded the Best Retail Architectural Design at the Philippine Property Awards in 2017. Venice Grand Canal is known for its design and architecture and is popularly considered as the most romantic mall in the country. Living up to its namesake, the mall sports an Italian-inspired architectural design of the Grand Canal in the classical city of Venice, Italy. In designing the mall, Mega World consulted the Rome-based architectural firm, Paolo Marioni Architetto, to ensure that the Venice Grand Canal Mall stays true to its Venetian inspiration. The mall also has replicas of St. Mark's Campanile in Piazza San Marco, Italy. The Rialto Bridge, which is inspired by the famous bridge in Venice, and the Ponte d'Amore Bridge, where mallgoers can participate at the mall's Love Locks installation. Venice Grand Canal is also home to an array of shopping brands, a supermarket, lifestyle stores, bookstore, services shops, novelty shops, and wellness and fitness centers. The country's first food-to-door cafe can also be found at the mall. In this video, we feature a stop at Starbucks coffee shop, Italianese Italian restaurant, and gondola rides on the canal. I hope you enjoy this video, and if so, please like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, like this one.
So there's some live noise here, but I didn't the talking I did, I cut that out, and so I'm not really talking too much here. Yenny, you live near there?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. And this 5.
Ano to ang tawag dito?
1, 2.
It doesn't cost any money to get in. You just have to pay to get on the boat. I think it's 1,200 for 12 or 1,600 for a maximum of 4 people.
That was quick.
The airport is right next to this place. I'm only showing part of it. I'm not showing all the hallways. This is a great restaurant right here. Andrew, the water looked pretty clear. Probably safe for swimming. It didn't look dirty at all.
We're at Italiani's.
This is the Italian restaurant. I guess most of the restaurants were Italian. And they had a TGI Fridays and a Max's, I guess.
This is the shrimp jam. The Quino. This is the baked ziti.
That food was delicious. They had great pesto for the bread. I didn't take a picture of that. You can't photograph delicious. But that was really good pasta. Parmesan on there. Real Parmesan. It started getting really crowded when we were ready to leave. Now see the locks on that gate? Little padlocks. People put that to lock their heart for love. Nemski, we're watching the video. We're just flexing my Premiere from this morning. This is the Venice Grand Canal Mall. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it.
Thanks for dropping.
That's it, guys. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for watching that video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, please just go over there, because you just saw it now. Just smash the thumbs up for me on that one, guys. I'm looking for 100. Oh, I just closed it out. What's wrong with me? We're getting beeps here, guys. Hold on. Yeah, just looking for some more thumbs up on that. The more the merrier, guys. It's better to have more than less. So. Shadow, I'm terrible at multitasking, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not good at multitasking. I'm thinking of hand making some flowers to place on old graves. Do you think that would be a good idea? Are you talking about people that have been in the graveyard for centuries? There were places like that in New England, in the U.S., in the Northeast. There's some old cemeteries where, right on the main sidewalk, where I was living, there was a cemetery in Lowell, Massachusetts. And you would see tombstones from like the 1800s, even like 1798 or something like that. And crazy old. So doing that, I don't know. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't think they would have an issue with that at the gatekeepers or whatever they call themselves. Thank you guys for coming in and saying hello and hanging out. It's awesome. It's a beautiful thing, Shadow.
Yeah.
So we did the whole tips on how to grow and the best practices and mistakes and stuff like that. I make mistakes. I'm a big mouth. I did a lot of talking in that video, but I cut a lot of it out, and then I inserted the artificial voice on part of that for that reason. And then that's the first time I've had that for a year, and I never used it. And I'm like, well, I should get some use out of this, so I did it. Timmy, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't know how other people will think if that's interesting or not. That I don't know. Do a video, or just get it on video and then see what you can do with the editor. See how you can put that together. I don't know. Somebody might notice that it's a good thing. Thank you for your service, something like that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. So let's see, Shadow. I don't know. Like I said, I have tinnitus in my ear. I've got a prescription for my ears. I'm hard of hearing. It's hard to sing when you have an ear trouble, guys. But I will play something that maybe it doesn't. I can hear a little bit, but I've got a lot of ringing, especially on the left side. And I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna end it and take some more of that medicine. That takes a few minutes to do that because I got to do both ears, and it's hard to. I got to get my head tilted horizontally for a few minutes. So anyway, let's see if I can do this one, guys. I don't even know how loud the channel is. It sounds loud to me. It sounds loud. It's very loud here. It's loud.
never love you the way that I love you. 'Cause if he did not know, he wouldn't make you cry. He might be thrilling, baby, but my love, so dark, unwilling, so kiss him. I wanna see you kiss him. I wanna see you kiss him. Goodbye now. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Listen to me now. He's never near you to comfort and cheer you when all those sad tears are falling, baby, from your eyes. He might be thrilling, baby, but my love, so dark, unwilling, so kiss him. I wanna see you kiss him. Go on and kiss him. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Go on. Make a little shout out, babes in Toyland. Good to see you, Andy. Annie. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. You did ask permission? Yeah, or you were going to ask permission? I don't think it's against any rules to put flowers on graves anywhere. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm not feeling any pain, but I'm not hearing things well. And you gotta hear well to sing well. Come on, Shadow. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Everybody knows this song. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Come on. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. I really love you, girl. I really need you now. Got to have you each and every day. I need your touch. Oh, come on, girl. You're alright. He'll only hurt you. I'll always be there. I can't help it, darling. We're alright. Come on, give it to me now. Hey, hey, hey. It's alright. Come on, give it to me one time. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. You're alright. Goodbye. Oh, I don't know how that sounded, guys. I'm struggling. I can only hear part of that a little bit. You're a sight for sore eyes, babes. That's okay. I get like that at night when I'm tired. That's how I know it's time to go to bed. Shut my eyes. My eyes are burning. If I have a long day, at the end of the day, my eyes are burning. It's time to lie down and stop looking at things. Shut the lights out and say goodnight, Jesus. Can't sing that one. That's not going to go well. I couldn't even tell if that was on like almost full volume, and it didn't sound loud to me. Shadow, was that loud and clear? Yeah, it didn't sound loud to me. I thought it was like quiet. So my hearing is diminished right now. I'm getting worried. You and Tammy are not on speaking terms? What's going on? We can't have that. We're all in this together, guys. You want to be on speaking terms? I get the secret. The secret is find out who her favorite guy is and start talking to that guy. You'll be on speaking terms. Like
pronto. She'll be needing to speak with you. Right, guys? If two women are not on speaking terms, one woman should talk to the other woman's best man, best guy, or whatever, BFF, and then the one who's not speaking, she's gonna have to speak with you. We need to talk. That's what she'll say. Girl, we need to talk. Right, Shannon wasn't sure if that was funny. Shannon, we're talking about women here. Thank you, Tammy. I finally get the golden buzzer. Really? I couldn't hear. I can hear a little bit, but it didn't sound loud. My ears are muffled on the inside. I'm taking some antibiotic. Yeah, Darren's got to get up early. He's got things to do in the morning. He said, I need to get my sleep. That's okay. It's okay. I missed his last live stream. I had to go to, that was yesterday. I had to go to Manila. Hey, JD Vlog. Yeah. We're winding down because my ears are not good. I got some medication. I got a special antibiotic air drops that I put in. I've got tinnitus. I can't hear myself sing. There's no point in singing. I can hear a little bit. My hearing is very, very diminished. It's almost like hearing loss. Actually, I hope it's temporary. I hope it's temporary hearing loss, Babes, Tammy and Babes. I'm talking to both of you guys. Sam's Chronicles, thanks for hanging out. JB Vlog, thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, so we'd like to talk about a few different things. We did the whole how to grow in the first segment. And then we did some kidding around and a little bit of singing. Bobby was here. Thank you, Bobby, for hanging out and singing. J3 was up here for a few minutes. J3 is still struggling with his internet. I don't know what he's going to do. But thanks for coming up and hanging out, Joe. It's always good. JB Vlog, thank you so much. Thank you. Any little bit helps. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate that. We'll put a star on that one. Thank you, JB. If I hear from Alma, she's your local friend. I don't know Alma. Does she come in here? I don't know. I hope she subscribes. I don't know. Someone says, J Mike, you're a scammer. I'm unsubscribing to you. Okay, I can't win them all. But my problem is, who the heck am I scamming? So guys, subscribers don't watch videos. You need videos that people will watch. That's, and your best friends will watch. I don't know. I don't think Darren watches all my videos, but he watches a few of them here and there. You're gonna make good videos, guys. If he finds out I got 10,000 views on my video, he's gonna come watch. What's that all about? So that's what I'm doing. I just made a goofy. I was in the street and I just took a picture of there was a jeepney and some Filipino tricycles, the sidecar. They're the taxis, the local taxis, and I put it up, and it got like 2,000 views. I forget how many views it had. Let me go see how many views that got. And it was only like 12 hours, and then it stops. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that echo. I don't know what that is. 1,100 views. Okay, so, and then a couple days before, it was like a stupid video. There was pigs hanging on hooks in the meat market, the meat department, and they were using some kind of a drill to cut out the not drill, a saw, the new electric saw or something to cut the ribs, and it got 4.3 thousand views in one day. It stops, so it was like 12 hours. So once it stops, it doesn't really get very many more views, maybe one here and there. That's it. So, but I don't know why they stop, but they do. But just to get 1,000 or 4,000 views on a video. That's pretty cool. Even though you don't get paid for it, but you get views and watch time, watch hours. But the watch hours is just a threshold. You gotta have so many every 365 days. Every year you have to stay above the threshold of watch hours. So if you keep making shorts, you can keep your watch hours going. But you need a lot of views on shorts to get enough watch hours to stay monetized. But they don't make money unless there's 10 million views. I mean, yeah, shorts, they want 10 million views on shorts in 90 days. That's a lot of views, guys. I don't even have 1 million views in 2 years. So, but I wasn't doing shorts. That's the last thing I started doing was shorts, and now I'm doing a lot of shorts. Not a lot, but more than anything else, because it takes time to do a regular video, and people don't watch. Does my channel have Streamlab? No, I don't use it. Your channel doesn't have it. It's something you use outside of YouTube. And what you do is you give it permission to connect to your channel. Is what you do. I use StreamYard. I don't use Streamlab. Oh, wait a minute. Streamlab. I don't use Streamlab. I use StreamYard. We're on StreamYard right now. I guess they changed the logo. Or unless did I do that? Let me see if I did that. Let me look in there. Which one is selected? I don't even know which one I selected. That's the overlay. Now I think I can shrink that. How do I do that? Oh, no, that's different. That's block form, that's minimal, that's classic, and that's bubble. I have it set on bubble. The theme, the banner color, the scrolling banner at the bottom, it's the same color as the top. Let's play with that. No, I don't want that color green. I don't really have a good green in there. Nope. It's like a blue green. Can't find the right shade. Here we go. No, that's too bright. It doesn't have like a forest green. Not sure why. We can do that. Can't find forest green. Anyway, you can find all kinds of colors there, guys. Now in the blues. I like a richer blue like that. Too bright. There we go. We'll brighten it up a little bit. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Hey, baby, how did that happen? I don't know where that came from. Maybe I did. I might have done that and I don't remember. So we just want you to subscribe, guys. That's all. So, so where's my... We got that. I don't like that. That's terrible. No, don't like that. I don't like that white chalk. There's an old one, me and Darren. There we go. That's my old guitar. I actually gave that away. I love that. That guitar had a beautiful sound. I gave it away. I gave it to my brother. I hope he likes it. I should ask him. There it is, right there. I love that. It's imitation Gibson Les Paul. Imitation Les Paul. There's our old favorite right there, Shadow.
Yeah.
So, what you guys talking about? Hey, Deborah Audats here. Streamlab does many things. It's cool. You can even get Streamlab to give you weather. Yeah, I've heard that it does all kinds of things, but for whatever reason, I feel okay I did think about it, but I didn't put much thought into it. I just thought, okay, there's a lot of stuff out there, but if I have it, if I have Nightbot, and I don't have Nightbot on a posting schedule. If I do that with Stream Elements and Nightbot putting everybody's links down, there'll be no room for. You won't see anyone's chat. It'll just be bots posting links or whatever it's doing. That gets annoying sometimes. I think if I'm in somebody else's live stream and they keep doing that, they're not manually doing it. They just program it to keep doing it, and that's too much, in my opinion. It's like everything's going on. It's like it's too busy in here. Stop it. Stop that. I wanted everyone to see my post, but it's gone because of the bots. The bots are pushing what you say. It's going to get pushed out of the way by the bots. That's a leprechaun. Yeah. Ugh. Did I have a leprechaun? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, I like the palm trees. The palm trees are cool. The banana trees. You can't quite see the palm trees there, but the banana trees are over to the right. Oh, there's palms on the left and bananas on the right, but it doesn't show up there. I have to take us out of the way. Yeah, we'll have to leave to show that, and I don't want to do that. That will be a disaster. Because you got to get back in, shit. It's not just a matter of going up and down. You got to get all the way back in. On Panay Vlog 14. Hello. Shout back. Yeah, we're winding down, guys, now.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've thought about getting all sorts of things, but sometimes too much is too much. And I don't know Stream Labs from Stream Elements. I don't know the difference. I know they both exist, but I don't know. Because you got to get used to stuff like that. Oh, leprechaun green. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have all the colors here, but it's a good spectrum of colors. It just doesn't have every color. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Unless I'm just not seeing it right. Yeah, that's not for. I don't know how to get forest green. I think is not on the spectrum. It's just a combination, but I don't know what combination. Artists know that. They know that there's different combinations of colors, and then they make another color. So I can't find a dark green because it's in between yellow and sky blue, right? And then in the middle, I don't know if I'm going to go up or down here. I can't. Maybe that's forest green. I'm not sure. But anyway, we get no. That's too pink. There's too much pink. There's not that much red. There's a lot of pink, but not much red. So we're going to do the matching the shirt here. I think I don't know if that's the exact match. But this shirt is a deep red, I guess. This is like almost all the way over. It's hard to see. It's very small. It's hard to see how many pixels I can choose from. Oh, I just realized that. Those are different. What's the difference between classic and block? That's block. That's classic. Or we can shut them off. Some people shut them off, and I'm like, I want to know who's up there. Let me, what's the point of having people up here if nobody knows who it is, right?
I always have that activated.
Yeah. I kind of like that one there. It's a little smaller, but, what are you going to do? It changes. Now, that changed the theme. Oh, you're minimizing the color. I like the bubble.
Yeah, I like that too.
Let's try this. Nope. They charge money to remove that. No. Why would I want to do that? Oh. Yeah, no. That doesn't remove. StreamYard stays there. I was removing that, but they want more money. So there's no reason for that. So we didn't end the live stream, guys. We're just like goofing off, and we're looking at the control panel, or whatever they want to call it. What do they call it? That's the brand channel. Then there's banners. We get the banner going on. Nice and simple. Thank you for watching. Just type J. I like that one. So Shadow, what's the number?
Yeah.
89. You know what? I didn't think we would even get to 90. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't smashed that. Usually we go over 100, but we didn't really talk about it too much tonight. So maybe 12 people forgot. Just didn't think of it because we're not asking. That's why you do that in your videos. That's why you ask. But it's not a good idea to do it in the beginning of the video. So, not a good idea. So thank you, JV Vlog. That was so nice of you to do that. To give the super chat. That was so nice. So nice.
I need to step down, Jay. I need to prepare for work.
I'm gonna call it a day, guys, because I gotta do my medication. I don't take drug. It's not it's not edible pills. It's antibacterial for my ears. For my tinnitus, I can't hear well. So I think it's slowly built up over a long time, and now it's a problem. So hopefully this clears it up. I still have the ringing though. Cat, chill. I'm just saying goodbyes right now, guys. Shadow's gonna go. I'm gonna go. Shadow, you can go anytime. You're not obligated to stay here. I'm closing it out anyway. Tammy, Unpanite Vlog 14. Thank you, guys. Babes in Toyland. Just doing the goodbyes for the on La Chica. Thank you, Team Happy.
Take care, Andy.
Deborah Orat, thank you for coming in. Good to see you, Deborah. Thank you, Shadow. Shadow, my main man, my mainstay right there. You and Darren Dobson and Fanatic Guide. Thank you.
Take care, Jay. Stay safe. God
Take
bless.
care, Shadow. See you again on in 3 days, I think, that Darren will be live.
Monday.
Yep, see you.
Yeah.
It'll be me. I'll be live, and then Darren. Darren's not live Sunday. I'm live on Monday morning here in the Philippines and Sunday night in North America, guys. See you, Shadow. Goodbye, sir. There he is. All right, so Darren's still here. We'll say goodbye. We'll leave Darren here, and we'll close out together. It's a pretty good one, guys. I didn't expect to last this long, but time flies when you're having fun, right, guys? So I am live again. Hold on. I did not think about that. I'm going to drop the link to my next live stream, guys. If you're still listening, just smash the thumbs up on that and set the reminder. That's the next live stream, guys. Just looking for you to set the reminder and smash the thumbs up on that one, guys. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. I gotta go. Thank you, everybody. Bye.